Hello, hello. Tee him up. Can you hear me? There we go. Tee him up. Can you hear me?
Starting with reinvesting our government. Yes.
Great.
Defending our southern border and staying toe to toe with our adversaries. Senator Scott, thanks so much for joining. Thank you. Let's get some more now on the breaking news. We're following our senior international correspondent, Sam Conway, now has a closer look at the tactics Hamas used to carry out this terrorist attack.
Looking for some things here.
The propaganda of blatant
Gunboats in the house.
They also showed the
Yeah, we got the TV in the background there, Tom. Or keep 'em up.
Videos at the start of their assault from Gaza were published within hours of its launch. Malevolently bold in execution, Hamas targeted its They knocked out Israeli military communications. They crippled command and control. They swept into Israeli territory and launched a wave of atrocities.
Alright, there we go. Tee him up. I just had to mute you because your TV was coming through with all of the current affairs on the news and the world headlines. So, John Miner, Gunboats in the house. Alright, we should be good. Just doing some setups right now for the Stream Team Championships coming up. We've got closed caption as well. We are good. We are live now on Twitch. This has got the September ClubWPT stream team. We've already got some people in the chat. So let's get some settings here for us. Turn that down a little bit. There we go. All right, we got Robbie Wood, MC Frank, and Heineken Bob. Okay, how's the sound right now? Everything good? John, I can't hear you, John. Are you muted still?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay, cool. I see you there. Tom Wallace, who's that again? I'm trying to remember.
That's Fly Fish.
Okay, there we go. Thank you. Thank you. All right, that makes sense. All right, so we're good. And then Team Up is here already as well. And he had the TV going in the background, so we just muted him. But everything is good. All right, we got Swirly 454. Good to see you. Heineken Bob as well, and Robbie Wood and MC Frank. Good evening to all. We got a bunch of hellos. We were able to do some coffee and cards in the morning, this morning, which turned into this afternoon. But it was a epic battle there. I think it was like a 2.5 hour sit and go. Sound about right, John? It was a long.
Yeah, it was about that.
That was a long one. But it was good to catch
Can
up.
you guys hear me?
We can hear you. And
Okay, thank you.
fly fish, right?
Yes.
There we go. Fly fish was also on the sit and go this morning. So a little warm up before the Stream Team Championship. Fly fish, that was nice.
Thank you. It was a pleasure playing with you.
For those of you interested or curious about that, so Robbie Wood did take down that Stream Team sit and go, and Gunboats did finish in the TPs, finishing third. So I ended up finishing second there, runner up to Robbie Wood. So Robbie Wood ended up taking it down.
Yeah, he's in my computer.
Let's see, I'm looking at that. Okay, so the U is the only one that reached out to me saying not going to be able to make it tonight. I believe he's getting on a plane right about now, so not going to work. Heineken Bob says Cowboys, WTF, high. So he's like, wow, that's fantastic. Cowboys, WTF, wow, that's fantastic. I'm sure that's not what he meant when he said WTF, but we'll go with that. Yeah, so I was going to wait to address the Cowboys game when Brad got here. Because if you guys know, Brad used 8 one-timers yesterday in a tournament, and it only worked the first 7 times. So it didn't work the 8th time, but when...
always with a free.
Right? When Brad gets here, we will address the Cowboys 49ers game. On that, so we don't have to address it more than once. How's that sound? Also, game 1 of the Dodgers wasn't pretty either, so we're looking to change that tonight as the Dodgers do play game 2 of the postseason tonight. And they are playing the Arizona Diamondbacks. So,
What's the shop out? I do have one question. If I'm not doing this, I'm doing like the video this not here on my iPad. Will I still be able to get in onto I'm on my son's computer to have that come on for the poker bat?
yeah, you should be able to. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is Zoom. Basically, the main thing with the Zoom is when you're on the Zoom, you just don't want to have the volume level up on anything else. Because if you have the volume level up on anything else but the Zoom, then there starts to get an echo and all of these other things going on. So just you can be logged on to the Twitch, the club, anything else really you want to be logged on to, but the volume should only be on the Zoom. So everything else.
That's perfect.
So yeah, so that would be good on that. All right, Frank says
Just,
AKA.
I hear my son in the background because he's playing on his PlayStation. He's back.
Oh yeah, you're good. Yeah, there is no MC Frank, AKA waiting room. There you go. All right, Chief is in the house, and he's here on the Zoom as well, and I'm looking at the Twitch right now. So, yeah, we're starting to get people coming in, and we've got so just so you know, Rich Al's in the house, everybody, 3-time champion. Would have been 4 had he was able to play last month, but he was on a cruise with Fundamit.
I agree, Kevin.
Yeah, I got a. I know this is going to be a joke, so don't take it serious, everybody. But I got a sealed copy of the algorithm, and it said that Rich Al was going to win last month's Stream Team Championship.
Yes.
So we made sure he was on a cruise. So that did not happen.
Jeremy sent that to me. I forwarded it to you, Kevin. So
right.
Thank you for letting everybody know.
Yeah, it's one of those where there was a guy in a gorilla suit on a train. And there was a lot of places being traded, if you can get that reference. So,
there you go.
Pork bellies.
Hello, everybody.
Right, there we go. For the record, though, Rich Al, Fundamit is coming on tonight, right?
For the record, I'm not sure. She's not home yet.
Okay. So, I'll tell you now, you did finish 18th last month, and she did finish 17th, according to the official rules.
What?
You were both eliminated at the same time.
That's right, in the tournament. Yeah.
You were actually at the same table, so it worked out good for you that you did not play because you guys were at the same table. And when it removed you both from play because you weren't able to attend because of the cruise, it actually listed you as 18th and Fun Dammit as 17th. So
I also told Jeremy to make that happen too.
So, there you
I would
go.
have never heard the end of that one.
All right, so
He would have beat
NC,
me anyway. We know that.
let's
So it's
see.
all good.
It's
Thanks for
on.
clearing that up, Kevin.
You got it.
They made you get double blind one time or something just to make that happen.
Yeah, not travel. I'm not overweight. I'm not
All right, so NC Frank's asking about saying waiting for the host. No, there is no waiting room on the Zoom, right? Everybody, you should just be able to log on there. Let me go to it though. I'll check it out. I don't think there is a waiting room because I don't set up waiting rooms. NC Frank. In progress.
This one.
Let me copy the right invitation here. I'm going to send you one directly on Discord. NC Frank, okay, so let me just do that.
Oh no, this is not you. There's some old man here. Is that okay? Is that the
All right, so real quick, what we have right now, Tom Wallace is Fly Fish 58, right? We've got Tee 'em Up 2, which is Tee 'em Up 2. We got Karen's iPad, which is not here yet, but that will be Air Herb if he does come in, when he comes in. Air Herb wasn't in this month, huh? That's right. Wasn't eligible. He wasn't eligible, or else he would be here. Chief, obviously, we got Rich Al, John Miner. Tonya is Gunboats, and Texas Taxman is Texas Taxman. High Card 6 going for number 3 here. High Card 6, you are the defending champ. You have 2 titles, and you're going for number 3. So trying to make that happen. And High Card 6, are you going to be in Vegas, or are you not going to be in Vegas?
Probably 50-50 at this point. I'll probably know a little bit more by next month.
Okay. Keep me updated for the swag stuff, okay? Because if you're going to be there, I'll be bringing a bunch of swag for the Stream Team Champions. If it's your Stream Team Champion over the last, basically the last 5-6 months here, and you're not going to be in Vegas, then we'll just send them out to you. So it's always good. I know Rich Al, Fun Dammit will be there, and we're trying to get as many people as possible. I know Meta John said he's coming on, and he's got some things to go over with regarding the Stream Team meetup, barbecue, karaoke, private tournament, all that stuff that's going to be happening in at Vegas for the WPT World Championship and the Prime Championship. All right, let me get back here. Don't forget PLO in the East registration coming up at 4:30 Pacific time. MC Frank, let me know if you got that Zoom taken care of. Pacer Cop says, "Hey boys and girls, good luck tonight, everyone watching from the cell for the first hour." And then Pacer Cop, I did send you a DM, so if you can get that.
It's that those guys. Those are the guys who do. Yeah.
All right, and then Crayjax and I will be hosting a special Pops experience in Vegas this December. So Pops is the Philly cheesesteak place, and if you can hang with Crayjax and myself, you're going to be invited to experience basically the best Philly cheesesteaks on this side of the Mississippi. Okay, so so that'll be a December Vegas experience. And lots of fingers super crossed. Fingers super crossed, says Crayjax. Crayjax, I've locked you in already. You're locked in. Fingers are crossed, and Crayjax is locked in to be coming, and so is Mrs. Crayjax, hopefully as well. All right, we got some action going on here. Okay. Oh, let me get some of this. Thank you, Rich Al, for the subscription on that. Let's there we go. Now everybody can see us. We're talking on this the stream here. Let me get some settings set up as we get ready for the actual game itself. So Davey wins. How we doing?
Hi, I'll be muted most of the time. I'm at my mom's. There's a bunch of people here for dinner, so.
All right, and
I'm glad I remembered. I almost forgot.
and Davey wins trying to get his second title before John gets his first. So
that's going to be guaranteed, I think. That's guaranteed, John.
All right, let's see. There it is. All right, I got the stream team. I'm getting it lined up.
I don't see it. Just put that there. And change it.
Got to get my bonus chips on club as I'm logging in. We'll have both tables up for the Stream Team Championship, and we'll get that going here. All right, Pacer Cobb.
This is just for you. Rangers.
Yep.
Rangers Dodgers World Series, baby.
That would be great. Obviously looking to get there. Of course, you guys do have Corey Seager now, so not happy about that, but that would be great. I would love to see a Rangers-Dodgers World Series. Last time the Dodgers won the World Series, they won it there in Arlington, right?
Are the Dodgers in the playoffs?
Yeah, they're playing tonight.
That was on purpose.
Yeah, I did hear a stat on the Dodgers. They are the first team in the history of history to win 100 games, at least 100 games, 4 years in a row. So that's never happened before, that a Major League Baseball won at least 100 games 4 years in a row. And which seems kind of odd with all those great Yankee teams back in the day, but
that's a pretty cool stat for sure.
Yeah, and they got a World Series out of it too, so that, you know what I mean, it's not like they just winning the games and not winning. So, and that's
they must be excluding 2020 because they didn't even play 100 games that year, did they?
so. Oh, they must be, right? What did they play? 80 games?
Something like that. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? They must have. So it would be what? 23, 22, 21, and 19. I guess, because that was what the commentator said. So, yeah, you're right. They must be, which wouldn't be, well, what did they play, 80 games? Does that sound about right?
Something, yeah.
Something.
I'm a Braves fan. I got a bad feeling for both the Dodgers and the Braves again this year.
I do like the Braves. Braves and Rangers are my favorite teams.
Yeah. Braves and Dodgers definitely the two best teams all year. So, yeah, it's not looking good right now for both Braves and Dodgers, but we'll see what happens. They already Major League Baseball already messed up with their whole changing of the playoffs system and the seeding and the amount of games played. It's yeah, don't get me started on that. All right, looks like the tables are popping up, so that means it's just about time for the September Stream Team Championship. So,
Rich Al, stay sitting out so we can meet you.
Like last month?
I agree.
that's how we do it.
For everybody in the
now.
if you click on the little 3-dot thing on your video, you can select rename and change your name and
Now change it to Karen's iPad or something.
yeah, exactly.
All right.
Am I hearable now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. I wonder why my table didn't open automatically.
Yeah, mine didn't either.
Good thing I opened it now.
Okay. And I'm opening the tables for the stream, everybody. So
okay when it wasn't open.
we will get that.
I probably had aces there. I don't know.
All right.
Braves are already down 3-0.
All right. Let's get this here.
I heard somebody's dog barking.
Nice shepherd.
Okay, we've got one table up. We'll get the second one up right now.
my name, but I'm Nacho. That's who I am. I guess.
Hey, it's Nacho. Hey, Nacho.
Hey, everybody.
Nacho chips.
Nacho chips.
The nachos.
It's one of the great names too.
Thank you.
Obviously, Fendammit always wins the best name competition.
Oh, of course.
But that one is great too.
She's got that locked in. Anybody beats her, they're in trouble.
Yeah, actually, that's kind of true there. You're right, Rich Al. Yeah, we don't want to come up with a better name, right? We want safety. Safety
No,
first.
definitely
All right. I'm setting it up right now for everybody watching on Twitch, so we'll have both games going here. All right, let's get that here.
Okay, click full 5 minutes ago. There we go.
Anybody have the U's phone number? He's sitting out.
The U is on a plane right now.
Oh,
So yeah, he reached out to me to let me know. He's going to be on a plane and not going to be able to make it. Guess they don't have the Wi-Fi on the plane, so you know how that goes.
yep. They didn't have it on the cruise ship for me either.
Which seemed odd, actually, right? Don't they have all that stuff now on the cruises? No?
Yeah, we had it, but it was very spotty. I did play a little bit, but I couldn't commit to the tournament because it was just terrible out there.
Oh, yeah.
Terrible.
All right, there we go. We got our setup now. We've got the full zoom on the Twitch, and we've got both tables up. So let me see here. And we'll go around the table because the top 18 deserve the recognition because it is very hard to get into that top 18, especially these days with the strong play of all the stream teamers. I mean, wow, just crazy thinking that, you know, Davey Wins gets in 18th spot with 42,900 TPs. I mean, before, if you got in the 30s, you were a lock, you know. Now, I mean, phew. All right, and of course, we can always talk about Rich Al. Nothing wrong with that. And the record holder, was it over 82,000? Was that what it was, Rich Al?
Yeah, just over 82,100.
Yeah, and Tee 'em Up knows exactly the number.
It's funny, I have a quick story about that. For the last 2 weeks, he would tell me every day how many points I needed on average to get to pass Aaron's record. And I freaking crushed it.
Nice.
Every day I'd get a text with the number. What do you think, Aaron? Tee 'em Up, right?
Yeah, every single day. I put a bounty on error about that one. Yeah, oh boy.
Nice. All right, a couple things in the chat too. Let's see. We got Jay. His first time in the chat, so everybody make sure you say hi there. Pacer Cop only played 254 back then. And Vegas Assassin says Braves are cooked. Can't beat the Phillies. Smells of last year. Yeah, some bad stuff going on there. Driving and typing is tough, says Pacer Cop. Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah, he was trying to say only 154 games back in the back when the Yankees had the Murderers Row and all that. But still, 154. I mean, it's only 162 now, right? And if you had Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig on the same team, you would, you know, and all those other guys. But yeah, there we go. It's fun. You know, it all comes down to the postseason. There's only one winner, so have as much fun as we can with it. I'll be cutting it. Obviously, we got a game tonight, so as you can see, I'm ready to go. So as soon as the Stream Team Championship is over, my heads-up battle with Pacer Cop is going to be moved to next month. So we'll do 2 heads-up battles next month, and then of course Stream Team Championship as well on that. So just give everybody a heads-up on that, and of course, like I said, when Meta John gets here, Meta John, no, he's not here yet. If Meta John gets here, we'll get an update on some Vegas Stream Team stuff there. Beep says closed caption, or can anyone join? Beep, no, you're good. It's not a closed Zoom. No, I sent out the link on the Discord. Is Beep in here yet or no? Who is in here? We've got Bare Necessity, John Miner, MC Frank. We got R Runner. Nacho finally changed his name to Nacho. We got Taxman and Texas Taxman, High Card 6, the defending champ. Davey wins with his shirt on. Daniel Whitman, what was the name again? I was trying to remember.
Super Dan.
I figured it was Super Dan 1974, right?
Yes, sir.
So we got you, which makes...
I didn't know if you could hear me or not.
Yep.
I was going to ask that if you were Super Dan. I was assuming that's who you were.
Yeah, based off
Yes,
of all
sir.
the names, it was either that or Nick B. Shorty. We just couldn't tell. No.
I just wonder if, Kevin, you're normally not wearing a hat, so it looks like you have no hair. You look way different. So I
See?
thought maybe you could have got some of Super Dan's beard for your head.
There we
I hear
go.
ya.
Actually, I wasn't.
Good luck, everybody.
There we go. See, now we're talking. See, we got it going on. A little poker action there.
Oh.
Now I've been out running around getting a lot of errands done. I had to make a couple stops today, this and that. I played a coffee and cards this morning, which turned into a 2.5-hour sit and go. So yeah, all kinds of stuff happening there. I did end up finishing second and winning 15,000 TP. So I guess and it had a lot of fun just hanging out. So catching up.
Who came in first, Kevin?
So it was a bus driver named Robbie Wood, everybody. Robbie Wood took it down. Gunboats did finish third, so all three of us made it in the TPs. So that was good. Yeah, but we had a good crowd. We had 6 of the 9 were stream teamers. So
Was that light kilometer that you gave? Is that light kilometer you gave me?
there we go. Robbie Wood in the house, and then
Sorry, I was having trouble. You probably saw me a couple times. Then Meatloaf, Snuffleupagus.
Stuffaluffagus sounds like one of Gunboats' words, right?
Snuffleupagus.
What was the word again, Gunboats, from this morning?
Whatever that is.
Persnickety. The sad thing is, I know what
There it is.
Snuffleupagus is. I don't know if anybody else.
Isn't that from Willy Wonka or something? No.
It's from Sesame Street.
There it is. It's kind of
Big Bird's Imaginary Friend on Sesame Street.
Sounds about right. Sounds about right. It's either that or Fraggle Rock. I couldn't remember. All right, R Runner, thank you for the subscription as well. And so, yeah, much appreciated with the subscriptions on that. And let's see here, Rich Owl. And let's just go through the chat. And waiting on Teresa to bring mine after work. There we go, Cray Jacks. Vegas Assassin. And then, but I'll get up on bed and join. All right, Beep is going to come in and join us on there. So we'll get that on the Zoom as well. So, yeah, if you're on the Club WPT Discord, part of the Stream Team family, I think I did put the Zoom link in there for everybody. Okay. Oh, Gunboats with the call here. Let's get to this here. Fly Fish and Gunboats. This is not the first time they played against each other today. They actually played in that sit and go this morning. So it was nice. John Miner, Fly Fish, right? As well, we're in there. So let's see what we've got.
Well, I missed actually playing. I just gave my 2 cents for now and then.
Oh, that's right, John. That's right. John just showed up for the goods.
All right, Fly Fish. Big comeback.
All right, so looking at these tables here, we've got Davey wins. If you're looking at the Twitch, top left corner, we've got Davey wins, Super Dan, Robbie Wood, Chief, Bare Necessities, Texas Taxman, MC Frank. The U is sitting out because he's on a plane, and Rich Al. So we're calling that the Rich Al table because he's got the three-time championships right there on that. And on the other table, we've got John Miner, Tee 'em Up, Catlin, Nacho Chips, Shadow Man, High Card 6, Gunboats, R Runner, and Fly Fish. So that's going to be the High Card 6 table. What do you guys think? Right? Yep, 2-time.
That works.
Yep, High Card 6, the only 2-time champ on there. So
it's looking like the Gunboats table.
well, it does look like that right now. Fly Fish is still in it, though. He's got a lot of chips there. Six chips in a chair.
Cowboys.
6 chips in a chair, baby. What do we got?
Yeah, we don't want to hear about the Cowboys.
We're waiting for Brad to get on so we can talk about the Cowboys with Brad here, everybody. Brad is a huge San Francisco 49ers fan, so we want to make sure he's here. Did I say my bad? No, I was joking. All right, and then who we got here? Raina in the house?
Yes.
What's the screen
I
name?
want to. Excuse me.
What's your Club WPT screen name?
Rainy Sun.
Okay. Welcome to the show here. We got the Club WPT Stream Team Championship for September. These are the top 18 players for the month on the leaderboard, which is about tournament points, TPs, and the top 18 get invited to play in this event. So that's what's going on.
Everyone could play those events?
Yeah, as long as you're a Club WPT member and you're playing in those events, you're going to earn TPs, tournament points, not toilet paper, tournament points, some TPs, and the top 18 for the month qualify for this event. So as long as you're, participating in the stream team and showing up, and you get in the top 18, then you'll have the opportunity to play in this event.
Where's Flyfish? What's going on? Flyfish has got 6 chips left.
A chip in a chair, Robbie. Chip in the gun goes.
Which one is
Flyfish is Tom Wallace.
Hey, there you are. Okay.
So Rena, how long have you been playing on Club WPT?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Just playing. Yeah.
Right.
Man, you might want to make this a quick exit for me.
I got a good hand.
Yeah, so basically there's a streamer usually every night that's going to stream the games and all of that, as far as all of the VIP games, the diamond games, the qualifiers, and it's a really good community with positive, support and all of that, and we have a lot of fun with each other as well. So it's nice to be able to get together for these championship games every month. Get on Zoom so you can actually see a face with everybody, as opposed to just a screen name and all of that. And a lot of people, will talk a lot of like strategy and things like that, in the chats, and share, food recipes to all kinds of casino experiences and everything.
A lot of credit.
Thank you, Texas Tech, for him.
How do you play over here?
Pocket 5s, brother. Pocket 5s.
Did you really?
Who's Daniel?
Yes, what's your screen name, Daniel?
Super Dan, 1974.
Super Dan.
I could have.
He's sitting right next to you there, Robbie Wood.
All right. Flyfish is all in right now. So we're also streaming this live on Twitch right now, Arena. So
How to view this? I'm first time over here. That's why I don't know.
okay. We got it all in right now. So if you go to Twitch and type in @Cabin Casino, you'll see the Twitch channel, which is live right now. So we're actually broadcasting live around the world on Twitch. So if you go to that, you will see it. Oh, Flyfish is out. So, Raina, if you go to twitch.tv, www.twitch.tv, and then you just type in, Cabin Casino, you should see the channel pop up, and then you just hit the channel, and it should show the live feed. So what it's going to show on there is this Zoom channel that we're on right now, plus the 2 tables where these players are playing. So they're playing right now for it. They're already earning TPs. Even Flyfish is winning TPs tonight. Even being the first one out. So yeah, everybody gets at least 1,000 TPs, and then top 15 get 1,500 and so on. And the top 3 get 3,000, 4,000, and 5,000 TPs, plus bragging rights, immortality, and some really cool swag. So, and yeah, I did say immortality. So.
I want to ask you, would you be able to put in the chat the website?
Yes.
I just did.
Yep, Nacho did.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate you guys. All right, so we did lose a player So the U is technically lasted longer than fly fish. and as we all know, the U is on an airplane.
Hearts.
So that
I'm
happens.
consider always wins.
More amazed. I'm more
Don't
amazed
feel bad, fly fish.
Had no the way there.
Don't feel bad, fly fish. I play better when I don't play too.
I'm more
Important
surprised.
state that way.
All
I'm more
right.
surprised.
I've had some great tournaments like driving.
Right.
We
All right.
only play like one hand every 35 minutes.
We got Brad in the chat, everybody. Brad, we're waiting for you to get on the Zoom so we could talk Cowboys 49ers. Brad is in the chat, says, let's effing go, Stream Team family. Yes, Swirly says, oh boy, Brad's here now. Come to my stream if you want to learn how to play poker, says Crayjax. All right, Swirly says, everybody's been waiting for you, Brad. And Pacecop says, don't go to Crayjax streams. It's the worst on the interweb. Vegas says, okay, if worst, it equals most fun. Craig says, there it is, Pacer Cop. I was being very misleading. All right, Mojo in the house as well. Good to see you, Mojo. And the legend of all legends is here, Johnny Haha. Look at that. All right, Brad says he'll be here in a few. And Hiker says, let's forget about the Cowboys game ever happened, right? Oh. Okay, so let's see here. I was going to switch it up, so I like to do it generally before we get too deep into the event. Excuse me, which is the what's in the mug. So I'm going to do something a little different here. Remember, it's one clue, you get one guess. So the clue I'm going to give you is the actual full type of name. Not the full name. I'm just going to give you the name of the drink, okay, in a way, and then you just have to tell me, and try not to Google, but maybe whoever's faster is going to be faster. First clue is this. Answer must be the brand name. The brand name, everybody, okay? So it is what's in the mug, and the first clue is Tropsicle. Tropsicle. I didn't say popsicle, I said Tropsicle. Answer must be in a brand name. So I'm starting right away with the Zoom here, and we're going to go right to Robbie Wood on this one.
Tropsicle.
Yes, where's
I'd
Meta
say
John?
Ollie New Tropsicle Energy Drink.
All right, incorrect. Great guess. Is Meta John around before he Googles? No? Okay, just checking. All right, Chief, you're on the clock. What's in the mug?
Without Googling, I have no clue, but I will go with Budweiser.
Budweiser Tropsicle. Okay,
Yeah.
incorrect.
Sounds great, doesn't it?
So the name of the drink is actually it's a Tropsicle flavor. All right, John Miner, what do you got?
I got nothing. Yeah, nope.
All right. Remember, you can Google because people do it all the time. It's just seeing.
I know, but I got Robbie's answer when I did that.
Daniel Whitman, Super Dan. What's your guess for what's in the mug? It's
Orange juice.
It's extra sweet. I need the brand name. The brand name.
Brand name.
Yeah, the brand name. The drink is.
Tropicana. Let's do it.
It's extra sweet Tropsicle, and you said Tropicana. It's a great guess. It's incorrect.
Thank you.
All right, Bare Necessities. You got a guess here, Bare Necessity?
I'm going to pass, just like John.
All right. Raina, so we do a thing that's called What's in the Mug every stream. You have to guess what's in my mug, what I am drinking. I have given you a clue. I've actually told you the flavor. It's Tropsicle. So you have to guess the brand name. What is it that I'm drinking? What's in the mug?
I found on the internet Alani No Tropsicle Energy Drink.
Okay, that is a great guess and incorrect. So that's what they're getting so far. All right, MC Frank, what do you got?
Sierra Nevada.
Sierra Nevada, incorrect. R Runner, do you got a guess here?
Hawaiian Sun.
Hawaiian, okay, incorrect. Go ahead, Nacho Chips.
I've got nothing.
He's got nothing. Gunboats, you're on.
High split. Oh my God. That's great.
What's in the deck? You're muted, Gunboats. You're muted. Still muted.
So Tropicana and rum?
Tropicana and rum, incorrect. Davey wins. What's in the mug?
I'll say frozen Tropicana orange juice.
Frozen Tropicana oranges. Incorrect. All right, Fly Fish, a.k.a. Tom Wallace. What is that?
Bear wanted to do the bet.
What was that?
Arizona iced tea.
Arizona iced tea. Let's see. It is Arizona extra sweet Tropsicle. My kids got it for me. Tasting it for the first time ever today. And
I had it queued up, Kevin. That's what I was going to say.
yeah, see that? There you
My
go.
wife likes the iced tea.
It's like those bomb pops, right? It's
I was eating.
It's a popsicle, but they called it a Tropsicle. All right, so Fly Fish with it. Okay. And let's see in the chat. We had Pacer Cop said Jamaican rum. Mojo, no. Crayjacks, Arizona. Crayjacks got it right in the chat as well. So Crayjacks and Fly Fish both get it. So there we go.
Hey, Kevin, since
Yeah, Crayjacks again, MC Frank.
You can't get them twice in a row. You know that. What should I do with Jacks? Jacks are horrible.
What was the question?
Since I'm not in the stream, can you tell Island Bud to shut up for me?
By the way, that was Jack Hine.
I was open-ended, but I didn't want to do that.
I was too.
Yeah, I had the Queen 10. You have Queen 10 also?
I had Queen 10 as well.
Yeah.
And I had the Jacks and the Nines.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't call them that.
Money. There's money, for war money.
All right, we got Beep in the house. Everybody, a.k.a. Stack Crippler. How we doing, Beep?
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
There's Beep.
Can you
So how's the guitar
People were
coming?
looking for you this morning on Coffee and Cards.
I had no TVs. I lost 10K.
What were you playing? Well, we don't even need to talk about that.
Yeah, 500. I was playing 2500.
So Beep,
Literally, you were winning last night. You won the singles last night.
I know.
so
I know.
Oh my God.
So Beep, we're
So
playing
welcome.
Coffee and Cards this morning, and Robbie, I'll let you tell the story. I believe I asked a question about Beep, right?
Did you ask me a question about people?
Yeah, this morning on Coffee and Cards. It had to do with TPs.
Well, I'll tell you what, that was this morning, so I can get a little refresher. Oh wait, I think you said they're already spent.
I just said, how's Beep doing on TPs? Beep. So just so you know, I did ask a question. I said, how's Beep doing on TPs these days? And John Miner and Robbie were quick to say, yeah, they're already spent and all that kind of stuff. So.
I also said he made some last night.
Yeah.
I did, and I lost it very quickly in head-up matches.
So just so you know, we were thinking of you this morning. So, and let's see.
You should probably change his name to TP Crippler.
TP
Yeah, he cripples TPs every day.
He crippled.
Yeah.
We love you.
No, I hit the milestone now. I got 0.
You'll have some more in the morning.
Yeah, I can't even play in the East. That's how stupid that was.
Oh, God.
Oh wow.
All right, Bear. Looks like and Super Dan.
So let's see who made it here. So Catlin's not on, and Shadow Man. What, Shadow Man's here? No, right or no? Are we missing Shadow Man? Yeah, Shadow Man, right?
That's fine.
That's who we're missing.
That's fine. Yeah, you're right.
I think Shadow Man might be in
I'm
the
just gonna
chat.
go all in. I hate Queen. Ace Queen.
Brad says TP crippled. Laugh out loud.
Calvin's on it, probably on his phone, probably can't do both.
Oh, is that what it is, right? Okay. Nice. So Crayjax was sharing. He's got a. Okay, nice. I'm sure he's doing that on Friday night. So I don't want to break anything on that. Yeah. So make sure you're. What we got. Everybody knows. I'm a little off on the current schedule right now for streams and all of that. So I know that's all over the map. Beep. When are you streaming right now? What days?
Usually on Saturday.
Usually on Saturday. Brad's on Sunday. I know Meta John is on Wednesday and Crayjax is on Friday, right?
Yeah.
Who else is streaming? Because I know there was a stop and goes there. Medi is doing Mondays, right? Medi's
Grey
doing.
Wolf was streaming on Thursdays, but he was ill, so.
Okay.
He'll be back on the 19th.
Back on the 19th.
I think Infinite may be taking Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Okay, so Grey Wolf should be back on the 19th, which is next Thursday, right, everybody? Sounds about right. Thanks for that info.
God, time flies.
2 days after my birthday.
There we go. Happy early birthday.
Thank you. Not looking forward to it. I'm getting old.
Well, they basically you want to celebrate all his birthdays, and I think once you get like over 40, you don't really care anymore. But what I've noticed is once you get over 80, they start counting them again because they're like 82, you know what I mean? Like there's that zone in the middle you don't want birthdays anymore, but then when you I've noticed in talking with a lot of older people and stuff, they start counting them again once they get around in the 80s and stuff. So
Kevin, I disagree. I'm counting every day. Like I want to retire. I want the years to go by. I want birthdays. I want to retire.
Well, when you get a certain age and you counting them, then you're just getting older, right? And but it beats the alternative, right? Getting older beats the alternative. So,
Who's going all in over here? Yeah. I'm gonna fold that under the gun.
Let's see here. All right.
Gun close with a big bet. Oh, against Callan. Callan's gonna call.
It's an interesting bet there, 999.
So this doesn't look good.
Callan's gonna time bank for 10 seconds and then fold, actually. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fold.
Sure, with you and slow roll with trip aces, right?
All right.
No, only Nick.
Ratsville present. Hello. Good luck, players. And then they
High-low top for those that are doing it.
High-low's coming up here right now, and Ratsville says thank you to our runner for the daily recaps.
No, it's not high-low.
No, not
I was going to say, I thought it was just PLO.
Yeah, it's PLO.
Yeah, just
on.
Omaha.
Yeah. Follow him in Omaha High.
I thought you said it was
Brad.
POI, and I was like, no, it's not.
So Air Herb says stop with the 80s. Stop talking about being in the 80s. All right, Brad says good luck to all in the PLO. Jason SD in the house. Hello, Jason SD and Cool and Calm SD. Air Herb says Casino hello to all.
Everyone know I played heads up against Air Herb this morning, and he's a badass player. And if he raises you, and I've seen it not playing against him, I've seen it everywhere. If he raises you, he's got a better hand than you. Don't ever battle him.
Yeah, he's got second that. I second that. Yep.
All in favor?
Yep, the mature player.
Behind, and I didn't even let him. I I told him straight up in the chat. I was like, "You're gonna kick my butt. I don't want to play for too many TVs." So I lost 2,500 to him this morning.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah.
So thank you for the game, Air Herb. I appreciate it.
Yeah, Air Herb, the mature player, is out of the penalty box and now back into the top 18. I'm sure, because when he's not in the penalty box, he's in the top 18. So. All right, Brad says, yep, let's link some time this week. Kids are out of school for fall break. Cool. They both live in.
You have a break already?
That's what Brad is saying to Jason SD and Cool and Calm. I guess they have a fall break in Arizona.
It's 5 days here.
Oh, we got Die Show in the house. And remember, if you guys didn't know, Die Show is the one that brings sexy back. Okay, so there you go. That's Die Show. It's claim to fame. All right, John.
Kevin, how many of the 18 have never won?
Let's see.
John Miner.
Actually,
I've never won.
John Miner.
I've never won.
Oh, Nick B. Shorty in the house. Time out, time out, time out. Nick B. Shorty with the 5 gifted subs. To Canadian, to Swirly, to Gunboats, to Ratsfield, to Bandit Jerry, all with the sub. Compliments of Nick B. Shorty, Mr. Green Card himself, everybody. In the house. Look at that. Thank you, guys. Golden Capitrain. That's not even a hype train. It's higher than a, what's that? Have you guys seen that before? Golden Capitrain?
Never seen that.
Chris Speed. Spaceballs.
That one's been new to me.
Right? It doesn't say hype train. It says level 2 Golden Capitrain.
Mine says hype train on the.
Mine says Golden Capitrain too.
Mine says Golden Capitrain.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. Nick B in the house. Nick says yo yo. Man, everybody hitting him up.
But I'm saying you should. I'm just saying you should. So just.
And then Johnny Haha has already got the full double up in the PLO according to Die Show. Let's see here. Vegas Assassin.
Texas Taxman. You have an 8?
Oh.
Oh, it's a chicken you're not eating? You want me to put it away?
Right now.
Okay, I'll put it away.
Oh, Raina asked a question, or yeah, is it Raina?
Yeah. Yes. Rina.
Where are you right now? Are you on Twitch?
Sorry, Texas.
Yes, I'm on Twitch on the website that you send it over to me, but I still don't see the game. Like
You
I
have
see
to
that
type in the search bar, Cabin Casino.
No worries.
in the
I
store.
think she's the game that
I was only
the
going to an 8.
tables at the top right now. You see all our pictures?
Ah, now I see it. Karen, but you see, like when I click on this, I see the advertisement.
Advertisement.
Oh, you probably have to wait for the advertisements to end.
Yeah, and I don't have ads on my channel, so
I think anyone not subbed yet gets that.
oh, maybe the first time when they log in or something.
Yeah, when you
Team up, Swollen. Good luck, team up.
I think I'm going bye-bye.
I was watching, when I was watching Beat stream, I was getting 10 to 13 ads every like 10 minutes.
We got 3 all-ins right now. Bare Necessities all in, and still in. Tee 'em Up and Catlin are both all in. Who's the decision on here?
Nacho's got to make the decision.
Oh, Nacho. Okay.
Thinking.
All right, there we go.
I told you, I do it.
Oh, got the flush.
Why is the only reason why it's still in?
Tee 'em Up is
They're
out.
all in.
So, Robbie, I think, are you guys talking about the ads, right? So I think only the first time you log in, you'll get an ad maybe on my channel. But on my channel, you should not.
I don't get ads on yours.
You should not be getting ads on mine at all. I turned that stuff off. So when I first started it.
So I'm not subscribed.
Yeah. So, but on Beeps, he's got a lot of ads. Is that what you're saying? But
Beeps.
Beep, you get to choose which ads.
You haven't subbed.
Yeah.
I a pair of 10, Super Dan. Ace 10. I had you.
Yeah, that's how I afforded the sub to Cabin Casino right now. Robbie Wood watching ads.
There you go, B. I love it.
Hold on.
Thank you.
No, that B. My question was,
Stop
do
getting
you get?
harassed by my family for not being in there with them.
All right, Davey. Have a good one, buddy.
All right. Thank you, Dave.
Thanks for stopping by, Davey. Have a good one.
Yeah, I'll probably get back on before this game's over.
All right, sounds good. No beep. I was asking is, can you control which ads are there, or is it just one of those random like YouTube things or whatever?
Yeah, I think it's just random kind of ads.
Okay.
It's whatever it supports your channel.
Right. Okay. I was just curious.
But you gotta have, thousands and thousands of views for those ads to give you revenue. You're making 0.01 cents on the dollar per view for you.
No, I make like $20 a month on ads.
No, you do not.
No,
I'll give you
that's what they say.
$1,000 if you can prove that.
That's what they say.
So you're saying that he's going to make $1,020 this month on ads?
There's no way he makes $20.
That would be nice. Sometimes it's only like $6, but sometimes it's like $19.
Can somebody answer Raina in the chat there, guys? Oh, I see some stuff popping up. I'm not sure how it goes. So.
Yeah, what's up, goddammit? Cabin goddammit home.
What?
Rick, let's go, baby.
Oh, come on.
Let's go.
You caught me off guard there. Robbie.
All right, let me see here. Trying to get back to the chat. Mojo says,
I was just trying to say hi to Fun Damn It, Robbie, and you got to go all in like that?
I'm sorry. Hi, Fun Damn It.
I had the 9.
I got the turn.
All right, Mojo's on the same table with Nick B and David Jerry. Heineken Bob says, are you engaged yet, Nick B. Shorty? Jason ST says he wants a quick who's who. Just so you know, on the Zoom, Tom Wallace is Fly Fish. Cabin Casino is Cabin Casino. Tee 'em Up is Tee 'em Up. Rich Al is Rich Al. Let me go through the rest. Daniel Whitman is Super Dan 1974. Let's see, everybody else pretty much has their name on there. And then Raina is just, she's new. She's been playing Club WPT for undisclosed amount of time, and she's been on the Discord, so she's just now learning how the Twitch and everything else works, and she's got a lot of questions, and we'll try to get her involved. So level 3 golden Kappa train. Thanks everybody, that's awesome on that. So that's a quick rundown for Jason SD. Let me just get to the treat. Beep again, thank you for the subscription. And Mojo says you still get the first commercial when you log in. Thanks for that. So at least I know that. Not looking good, brother. Kind of been hell plus a lot more is what Nick B is telling. Which if anybody's been, at all. So he's been going through some things, but at least he can have an escape and hang out with us tonight, right? Have some fun.
Well, Nick's been sick.
So just been going through some things. Die Show says, who is Cabin Casino again? It's officially, my name is at Cabin Casino. I immediately write that even when I send stuff out to people. I put the at Cabin Casino part. So much to where people in real life think my last name is actually Casino now. So, which is okay because I'm usually at a casino when they see me. So, R Runner again gifted a sub to Mojo, so thanks a lot, R Runner, on that. Nick B says amen, and Daisho says choo choo for the trains. All right, Crayjack says the golden is a fun Easter egg added in by the Twitch developers. It's a rare variation of the most popular Twitch emote Kappa, but is gold instead of grayscale. Okay. So he's giving us a full whole thing to have it down. All right, so we have the Golden Kappa emote now, so that's cool. Ace to 10 in the house with the subscription, everybody. Ace to 10, just talking about you as well. So that's cool. What is up? Good to see you, Ace to 10. We were kind of waiting for Brad to get in here, but since he's not, and I know everybody wants to talk about that.
Time out.
Oh, there he is. There he is. I knew I'd get him to talk. Get that mic off. All right, Ace to 10 says, our Dodgers better kick it in gear tonight. Yes, boom switch for sure. So, yeah, Dodgers came out really flat. They haven't had a meaningful game since like September 7th, 15th or whatever. And then, almost 3 weeks off. And then Kershiser comes up, gives up 6 runs in the first. We're down 9-0. We lose the first game. They're playing tonight, so we'll look to get back on track. But last night, let's talk about last night, because I know Brad really wants to talk about last night's game in San Jose, or where is it, like Central California? Where do they play? Where's Levi Stadium again? Because I know it's not in San Francisco.
What did the Angels do? They're now the San Francisco 49ers of Santa Clara.
Santa Clara, which is closer to Santa Cruz than it is to San Francisco. Something like that. Right. Anyway, beautiful stadium. You had 2 teams that have met in the last 2 years in the postseason. 2 years ago, they met at Dallas, and it came down to the last play. San Francisco won. Last year, they played at San Francisco's park, and it was 13-12 at the end of 3. They ended up winning it. San Francisco won the last 2 heavyweight battles. So coming into this game, I think they got the number 1, number 2, number 3 defenses and top 5 offenses, right? Both teams.
Yeah, I think so too.
So it was supposed to be a really good battle. But if anybody watched that game last night, it was really more of a demonstration of how good the San Francisco 49ers really are. Their defense showed up. Our defense did not. And our offense didn't show up either. So when both sides of your team doesn't show up and the other teams, both sides of their team does show up, I think... So anyway, I want to give a big props to Brad and all those 49ers out there, because they just put a can of whoop ass on us last night. And, there wasn't even any reason for... And I never give up. So, no matter how many points you're down, you can always come back. But there was about 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and I'm like, there's no reason to put the starters back out there at this point on offense. It's just... They're just teeing them up. It would be like if we were up by 30 points and we kept Micah Parsons in there to go after Brock Purdy. You wouldn't want to put Brock Purdy back out there, because they're going to pin their ears back and come after him. So it was a great display. There were some throws by Brock Purdy that I was just like, he shouldn't make that throw, but he can make the throw because he's got the accuracy to make that throw, right? And just over the hands, just in between. Anybody that's saying Brock Purdy's small sample size, just watch every single one of his games, other than the game he got hurt in, right? He's making the throws, he's making the plays. So big props. The best part about it, of course, is we've got about 12 weeks to get our offense and defense straightened out. So if and when we play again, when we play again in the postseason, we can be more ready to try to actually win a game, as opposed to just be on the field. So
don't worry, Kevin. The 49ers are going to get spanked this week. So
who do we got on the schedule this week? My voice is a little rough.
The mighty Brownies.
That's funny.
Wow. Yeah, I lost my voice a little bit yesterday. I was a little pumped yesterday.
Team lost pretty darn bad.
Yeah, I told one of our best friends is a huge Cowboys fan. I told him, I said, Dak needs to go watch Purdy for a while and just see how to play quarterback.
One thing about Purdy that he does really well is he moves the pocket really well. He doesn't use his feet a lot. He's not out there running like Jalen Hurts or nothing, but he moves the pocket left and right very well. He's still finding his own, but he's pretty talented.
Yeah, I just want to be
one good thing about Dak Prescott.
Yep. So the thing about Dak Prescott, if you watch the game, you don't. Put it this way: It wasn't Dak Prescott's fault they lost the game, guys. It's the play calling and the defense. When you give up 42 points, okay, you're not going to win the game unless you're Dan Marino 1984. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you become one-dimensional. They know you're throwing the ball.
They know you're going to go back and throw a little dump-off pass, and then he took some strikes deep, and he actually got a touchdown doing that. And one was an interception, but it was really a punt, right? So, Dak Prescott didn't lose the game, didn't play that bad. It's just a national media thing of trying to dump on him. And then there's no reason for him to be in the game late. He throws the ball. It deflects right off of the guy's hands and chest to become an interception, which shouldn't have been an interception. So he ends up with the 3 interceptions where really only had 1 interception, which was a punt. So any of his interceptions didn't cost him the game. The losing the game really had about 20 or 10% to do with Dak Prescott and about 80% to do with their defense and their offensive play calling. But that's if you watch the game and you know football. But the national media is going to just go, oh, Dak Prescott, But that was funny, though, Robbie Wood, by the way. It was funny what you did. Because I got one thing to say, and then you left. But no, you know what? I've been watching Brock Purdy, and he hasn't really done too much that was really special. But like I said, if you actually do watch some of these throws that he's making and the reads that he's actually making and his decision making, he's got the talent to go along with it, and that's the key thing, right? People love Mahomes, and like John Elway, they have the talent to make those decisions, right?
Absolutely.
And Brett Favre kind of had it for a while, but he just threw too many interceptions, right? Because he kept thinking, like Jim Kelly, they think they can make that throw, but they can't.
Too much.
They can't. So,
I think you hit the nail on the head. The 49ers, they have such a solid supporting cast. The defense is top tier. On offense, you got, honestly, these guys are like freight trains trying to tackle them. Like, imagine trying to tackle Kittle or Christian McCaffrey or trying to tackle Debo. These guys are going to push you back, let alone Brandon Ayuk, super talented. They got a real solid cast of characters. The offensive line is incredible. They're winning the battles at the trenches. They have star players everywhere else. I think the supporting cast really helps for the quarterback. I made this comment, and I got a little flack for it, but I always felt like drafting quarterbacks early, the phrase I used was probably not right, but I think quarterbacks are a dime a dozen. I think it's not so much that Tom Brady was drafted in the 6th round, so I don't want to use Tom Brady as like the token example here, but because he's an anomaly. But what was the Ravens quarterback? I always forget his name.
Joe Flacco, Trent Dilfer.
Both actually.
Yeah, that's I just put them both in the chat. Trent Dilfer and Joe Flacco. That's
exactly.
funny.
So they're not like fantastic quarterbacks, but they had incredible defenses. They were great ground game. They have an incredible coach, and I think that's more important. And if I was building a team, I would start at the line. I would make sure my O line was heavy, make sure my D line was heavy, not weight size, but just talent. And I think football's won and lost at the trenches.
Jeez.
Well, and see, this is where they're asking in the chat too, average quarterbacks, Dak equals Kirk equals Carr, and at 8-8, average quarterback can't win a Super Bowl. And that's why I typed in Trent Dilfer and Joe Flacco, and then you brought them up. The thing is, and then they're saying Shanahan is a genius. The other thing about Shanahan is I'm not going to say he's a genius here, but he's closer to a genius than not. But he also spent a lot of time with Dan Quinn, our defensive coordinator, as you guys know.
In Atlanta, right? Yeah.
And so, he knows the defense he's going against for the most part, and they also knew the offense they're going against because Mike McCarthy has told everybody exactly what offense he's running. Which, why would you ever do that, right? You should have all kinds of wrinkles, and so Shanahan, anytime, obviously Mike Shanahan, and all of these, with the motion, anytime you're doing these offenses,
right?
It's such a great, and you got the weapons. Once you guys got McCaffrey last year, let's just say I wasn't happy.
Right.
I'll
be very honest, I wasn't exactly thrilled either. And the only reason was not because he's not talented, it's just I thought we gave away a lot. And I felt like as long as we made like another Super Bowl run, I felt like it was worth it. But we gave away like 2 first-round picks, or a first-round pick, a second-round pick, and a third-round pick for like 4 years. So like we sold the farm for him, kind of like we did for Trey Lance. And he'd been banged up a lot in his career, different parts of his body. Nothing like seriously, but running backs also have a real short-lived career, just generally speaking.
Right.
I mean, this guy's a freak of nature, though. So I just figured, he would fit into our offense well if he can stay healthy, and he's a match made in heaven for us for sure.
Yeah. Well, in the chat here on Twitch too, talking about that, that's why I put in here the Dallas D, right? My disappointment last night was on the Dallas Cowboys defense, right? It was, and we did slow. Dallas got beat up in that first quarter, and it was only 7-0. Like, it could have been a lot worse, right? And then, like, going into half, you guys got that touchdown, but we had a chance to do, one more chance where we could have scored there. It would have been 21-14, and then we got the ball in the second half. It could have been tied, right? Mike McCarthy decides, let's not even go for it. Let's not even try to get a field goal. Let's not even do this. It could have been a lot worse in that first half. So the offense did get going a little bit there to try to keep it in, but it didn't matter. If the offense scored on every possession in the second half, they still would have lost because the 49ers scored on almost every possession. So anyway, it was the Cowboys defense looks good, but
I didn't have the heart to message Savage last night or you after the game. It was such a bad game. Like, if it's a good game, usually I'll text my rival friends and say, hey, that was a tough one, but it wasn't pretty. I didn't feel like it was appropriate to needle after that one, so I let that one die.
Yeah, there was no need on that one. It was a 42-10 type of game, and that's
But you guys are still honestly one of the premier teams in the NFC. You guys are still in the playoffs. You guys do got to figure some stuff out, though, for sure.
Yeah, they got.
Well, I promise not to text you.
Appreciate it. Craig Jack says, "Don't lie, Brad. You didn't have the ability to text anyone."
That is kind of true. I was a little, by the time the end of the stream happened yesterday, obviously yesterday was my 1-year stream, so I was just drinking from the beginning of it yesterday. Right. Usually I'll wait till like halfway. I was a little under the weather, Craig Jack says.
We've got 5 or 6 beers, Brad.
Plus, north. But I had fun. It was a lot of blast. Obviously, you guys can hear. Like, I lost my voice. I hit about 7 one-timers yesterday. All or not.
Actually, Brad, we brought that up at the top of the show here tonight, that you used your one-timer 8 times, but it only worked 7 times. So yeah. Apparently, Brad gets 7 one-timers per tournament. You're only supposed to get 3. Yeah. Well, you're only supposed to get 3 one-timers per tournament, and Brad used 7 of them. So
yeah,
he tried using an 8, but no.
I might be out for a little while on one-timers.
Nice. Well,
it was fun. It was fun. I had a blast yesterday. I really appreciate all the support, not just from yesterday, but for the whole year. People, stuff like this is a lot of fun. Being up here on the Zoom with the Kevin and the whole crew, and every night when we're battling out and deep in these tournaments, it's a ton of fun, and I really appreciate everybody. Seriously.
Nice. Yeah, just a lot of good times. Like I said in. I know Air Herb always backs it as well and stuff. We just talk about, especially on your streams on Sundays, it kind of takes me back a little bit to when I would do my streams without the championship, because it's just you in a room, and you you get this connection with, just the chat really, and there's just this high energy, positive, vibe that really goes, and that's that's one of those things I love about it. And one of the things that, like I said, you bring it every time. not able to check them all out, but every time I've ever caught your streams and I talk to people about them, and you already know this, Brad, I'm telling everybody, you got to check it out. It's just high energy, positive. And yeah, the crane kick needs more technique. You got to stretch a little bit, but let's not go there. Let's not go there.
Yeah, people are like, hey, you gotta get your leg higher, man. You gotta get your leg higher.
Like,
he's no
my kickings every time.
Right? Yeah. So, like, when we're talking about the crane kick, it's you can be what's the word? Persnickety, right? The gunboats. People get persnickety sometimes as they get a little too anal about how things are supposed to be or what's said. So your back, it's your lumbar. You gotta just. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Totally joking. I love it.
I totally love your crane kicks because I could never do one.
Right? Yeah, we're not even going to try, right, Gunboats? We're like, where's that? Yeah, but I got you. Yeah.
Yeah, the very first crane kick comes on Nacho Chips, shows up in the stream for the very first time, and he runs away with the tournament. Like, it was kind of like yesterday. We were calling for a 3 on the river, and a 3 would come. We would call for a queen, and the queen would come. And it was just incredible. It was a lot of fun. And John Miner just kept dropping the kapow, kapow, kapow emotes. And I just couldn't do this anymore. We needed to level it up. And that's how the crane kick was born by the time he wins the tournament. We're doing crane kicks by the end of the tournament. And it stuck.
Yeah.
So big ups to both of them.
Just awesome.
Big ups to you, Brad.
So Mojo says, yeah, but it is Brad getting the leg higher. Got to get it higher there. Also, Fun Dammit again is here. She's also joined the chat. Just real quick, Fun Dammit, I was talking to Rich Al, a.k.a. Mr. Clutch Logo. Last month's on the Stream Team Championship, they couldn't make it because they were on a cruise, if you guys remember. And they were actually on the same table, which worked out to the benefit of Rich Al because he was on the same table with his wife. So he didn't have to play her. But they were both eliminated and removed from play at the same time because they weren't able to play because of the cruise. But for the record, and Rich Al knows this, I already said it, but I'm saying it for Fun Dammit again. The official standings had Rich Al finishing 18th and Fun Dammit finishing 17th. So Fun Dammit, you got that over on Rich Al there.
Thanks for rubbing it in, Kevin. Thank you.
She does better even when she's not playing.
Even when she's not playing, she's beating up her hubby.
Yeah, she still beats me. She still beats me.
She's a shredder.
Thank you.
But Rich Al, you've got the luck box of all luck boxes when it comes to winning a seat to a $10,000 buy-in. So like that
I do, especially on Twitter.
That was
Brad
awesome.
knows all about that. Brad, if it wasn't for Brad, I would have never won that thing. Brad looked at it.
Rich Al, you won a 10K seat?
He sure did.
Yeah. Brad will tell you all about it. Brad, what happened?
Yeah, so we were at the players' party, and both him and Crayjax were having a little bit of issues either getting logged into the Twitch and figuring out exactly what they needed to post.
The Twitter.
I'm sorry, Twitter. Yeah, it was Twitter. And so we, and also inside the room, the reception was really shitty. So we had to step outside.
Good.
We step outside, and we'll pause for a second.
Good, Brad. It's just Catlin was all in, and they folded, so John folded.
So yeah, we step outside, and I basically copy and pasted my message gave it to them, and they just put their picture, because you had to have a picture with one of the Royal Flush crew or anybody that had the WPT stickers on, and Crayjax and Rich Al got their pictures posted, and Rich Al hits the drawing. I was like, that's so amazing.
That was really cool.
Crayjax is actually saying, I pretty much just confirmed that the post went through. that was the actual level of my IT support. Crayjax.
At least Crayjax got there.
All right, we got a break here in the tournament. We have lost a few over the last few hands, so excuse me, after Davey Wins went out, we did lose Nacho Chips and Shadowman 5K. So we are down to 11, and the chips are balanced pretty good here, 6 and 5. So in the first break here, we're getting closer to a final table on this. So the Rich Al table, Rich Al is still on the Rich Al table, and High Card 6 is still on the High Card 6 table. All right, so Crayjacks, what color? What color, Crayjacks? And if anybody doesn't know, it is dice time, everybody. Dice time. So Crayjacks is going to pick a color here, red or blue. Crayjack says red, so we are going to roll some dice here. If you get the combo right, if you get it right, then you get a point. If you get the combo right, you get double points. If you're not in the Twitch and you want to guess here, and you're on the Zoom, raise your hand right now, and then I'll call on you for getting your picks down on the paper here. If you can't pick, if you don't have the ability to pick on the Twitch, raise your hand here on the Zoom, and I'll get your pick in for you. Everybody's good?
How do you raise your hand on the Zoom?
Go like this. There you go. I know there is a little hand raise thing, but I would just assume do that. So Super Dan, you got a pick for the dice?
Let's do 4-1.
4-1. He's going with a 5. Okay, gunboats.
3-2.
3-2. Another 5. Okay. Anybody else raising their hand? Bare necessity.
6-3.
Did you say 6-3?
Yep.
With a 9. Okay. I think everybody else got their pick in, right?
Go to bed. 4-3. I don't know if mine would go here.
What is that, Rich Al?
I have no comments from when you wrote winner Crayjacks and Flyfish for the mug. What's in the mug? So I don't know if mine went through. 4-3.
4-3 for Rich Al.
My comments are not working on the Twitch.
Okay. And NC Frank, you got your pick in on the Twitch, right? I mean, on the
no, I do 5-3.
5-3. Okay.
Yep.
That's an 8.
And David, did you pick the
3-5-8.
Yeah, most people.
It's on there.
Okay. No,
All right, most people got it in there. We are doing the red dice. Remember, it does make a difference if it's red or blue.
Oh, it's red dice? All right.
Yeah, you got to switch that up.
Instead of 6 deuce, I'm going to do deuce 6.
All right.
I'm going to guess you're going to use the red dice.
Yes. Okay. All right, I got all the picks in. Let's type it in. Last call for dice pick, and we'll do that. And we're not talking about Andrew Dice. We're just talking about some dice here, guys. Okay. Oh.
Now, the Easter didn't pop. None of my tournaments are popping up either.
Okay.
That happened to me either.
All right, here we go.
Log back in.
We are rolling the red dice. Okay, here we go.
Oh, I got that right. I got it right.
All right, there it is. It's here. Let me get it. It is a 3 and a 1. A 3 and a 1 for a 4. Oh, you guys didn't get that one. Let me see. I see Aaron Herb looking good. All right, we're looking for a 4, right? A 3 and a 1. Okay, 3 and a 1. No. I think just Air Herb, right?
Yeah, Air Herb. Wow, Air Herb drilled it.
Air Herb, yeah. Jason SD knew it. All right. Die Show says re-roll.
Re-roll.
Air Herb.
Get that Florida recount on these dice.
Right.
Kevin, who are you playing heads up tonight?
So I was scheduled to play, this is what I talked about early in the show. I was scheduled to play Pacer Cop heads up tonight. Pacer Cop and I are going to play next month heads up. So we'll have 2 heads up matches next month with that. Because I've got the Dodger playoff game. I've got with the family and stuff. We're going to be, that's tonight. So that's starting a little after 6 o'clock. So we're going to be, and it's obviously after losing the first game. So yeah, but I wasn't going to, move this around or whatever. We moved it last month because of the faux pas at ClubWPT or whatever, the software thing, and they had to add all those extra ones that I really don't like moving it. It's kind of a, I like the consistency of it and people being able to do their schedule around it. And I'm still, I get over it, but I'm still not happy about the fact that Rich Allen Fun Dam couldn't make it last month because their cruise, and the reason why is because they already knew the Stream Team Championship was on the second Monday, not the third Monday, right? So
yeah, very upset.
Right. How many pounds did you gain on that cruise? Like usually people gain.
Yeah, I know. That's what we did.
I didn't gain any weight, but I won Father's Club.
Yeah, well, David won $500 at the Texas Hold'em
Nice.
no limit table game, not actual. They didn't have poker, but the table game, Texas Hold'em. She won $500 there, so that was cool. I was a big loser. I gained 3 pounds. But it was all good. It was great.
So, Daisho says, Kevin, wait, are the Dodgers still in the playoffs? I know they haven't been actually playing. This is true. They have not been playing for 3 weeks, and that included 2 days ago. So that is true, Daisho. You did not say anything wrong there. The Dodgers have not played since like September 15th, so in a meaningful game that they actually played. So, yeah, we'll rebound. I mean, they score over 900 runs. And,
I got comments.
all right, and then just for the record, Daisho is a Anaheim Angels of Anaheim fan, so we'll let him have that.
I got a question for you, Kevin.
Yes.
You recently ran a really, really big tournament
yes.
at the Gardens. You had Bill Klein run deep. I played with Luis Yepes and Mike Iskandari was in there. Then I had a friend from Twitter that was in there.
Yeah, she was cool. She said hi, and we kept going, and you guys were railing her too. She's on the Twitter Spaces with you guys a lot, right?
Yeah. So I just wanted to ask, how was the tournament? Like it sounds like it was a really good turnout.
Mike Sherriotti even played. He was a WPT Player of the Year, back in 2016. A lot of these players, I'm going to use these words just to get the point across. A lot of them grew up playing at the Gardens because they're all like Orange County type players. Right. So they used to play the 100, 300 no limits and the 125 sit and goes at the Gardens. Back in 2009, right. And then they've won some major titles and so on. So, and a lot of like Jared Greiner, and a lot of the LA, Vegas, regular grinders, and of course some big time champs, bracelet winners and WT champions, right. Playing it. It was an 1,100 buy-in. For those of you who don't know what we're talking about, it was a 200,000 SoCal special. It was a 200K guarantee in 2 days. So it was 1,100 buy-in, and the guarantee was 200,000, and it was only 2 sessions. So it was pretty cool. We got a 145 in the first session and 243 in the second. So you need only 200 players to show up to make the guarantee. We had 388 in 2 sessions, so 388,000 prize pool. First place was over 82,000. And it was just one of those straightforward, great tournaments. It wasn't a lot of, this or that. So, yeah, it was, Bill Klein did make a deep run. And, he's just one of the nicest guys in the world. If any of you have ever met him or seen interviews with him, he's just a straight shooter, super friendly, super real, all of that.
Hold on, Kevin. Did you see Pacer comments?
Uh-oh.
Look at Pacer Cop in the chat.
Pacer Cop said type 6-2.
Minus.
Oh, -2. Does that equal 4? There we go. All right. And I put no Pacer Cop and I put laugh out loud. The question for iCard 6 is Kershaw finished? So no. The key. My really good friend is also a Diamondbacks fan. And I just told him, hey, the only way you guys have a chance is if you get to Kershaw early. Kershaw, if he settles in, then he's good for the first 5 innings, and then you got to get rid of him. And of course they jumped on him and got 6 runs on him, and then he told me, he goes, well, you said we had to get on him early. And I'm like, yep, that's true. Well, that's the thing. If he can get through that first inning right now. He just gets in that zone and he just starts making people whiff. But no, I mean, his next outing will really tell us where he's at. He hasn't been finished all year. He's been pitching solid, and those kinds of things. But he is, he's getting ready to retire, so he is close to being finished. But he's a Hall of Famer, one of the great pitchers of all time, and so he's earned the right to pitch as long as he wants, and I think at this stage. So, and unfortunately, we've had so many injuries to our starting pitchers that's what we had available. Dodgers haven't had good pitching or great pitching all year. They've been doing it with their bats this year. They had 4 players with 100 RBIs or more this year.
Can I ask you a question too? There was a player that I lost in my. I didn't lose a player, and it wasn't quite an injury, but it was season-ending.
Okay.
Urias.
Yes. Again.
Yes, so I actually have Kershaw and Urias on my, and I went into the playoffs basically losing Urias in my fantasy league, which sucked. You know, big hurt there. So what happened? Or do you not want to talk about it?
No, we could talk about it. It was he's no longer a pitcher for the Dodgers. He no longer part of the Major League Baseball. So, and he didn't get an injury. He tried to injure another human. So that's really so. Since it was a second offense and it was caught on video, he's pretty much done. As to where Trevor Bauer apparently is kind of being vindicated now a few years later. I don't know if you guys heard about that, but
I heard about the original story about Bauer, but I didn't know about him being vindicated.
So there's a lot of stuff on video and text, right, of the girl saying, he's worth $50 million. I'm going to get some of that money. I'm going to watch, and then they go get his money. Watch, I'm over his house. She's videotaping her in bed with him after she allegedly was abused, but it's her taking videos of it. Anyway, without going down that rabbit hole, but basically, it's just there's always something that comes up, right? And then of course, just Dustin May, out for the year. Walker Buehler not able to come back with the Tommy John, and there's just you got ace pitchers, but even with that, they find ways to win and got 100 wins. So.
Yeah, no, it hurt me on my fantasy team. Obviously, Urias had been doing well for me all year. Having that combination of Kershaw and Urias. Also, I had Verlander. So I had a solid pitching staff, right? But losing that one piece of that was really tough for my fantasy team. We were definitely going into it thinking we could win the finals. But
yeah, that's going to be a big setback there. And he had been pitching not as good either also, right, leading up to it. Looks like we got Unreal Skills in the house as well. Says, hello, everybody. Good luck with all your games tonight. We're almost at the final table. We got Bare Necessity all in here. And Super Dan calls with the ace deuce. So, there we go. Bare Necessity going to survive on that one. Daisho says, Kevin Casino, I'm now picturing Clayton Kershaw pitching at like 80 years old. I can see him out there like Sandy Koufax giving a, let's see here. Oh, Mr. Clutch Logo in the house. Your twinny is here. Rich Al, the twin is here. And the Rams look good. I mean, they gave the Eagles a test, yesterday again. So that was good. All right, we got.
Yeah, how about them Oilers? No, I'm just kidding.
Love you, blue.
Yeah, exactly. I think didn't the Tennessee, or was it the Houston Texans? I think of the Tennessee Titans that wore the old "Love You Blue" uniforms like this a couple games ago or something. Well, quad up in the Eastern. Anyway,
it should.
So, can I ask real quick who Tom Wallace is and Daniel Whitman? I know you guys have probably already gone through it, but I'm seeing some new faces. Good to see you guys. Who are you?
Super Dan, 1974.
Okay, hey, Super Dan, good to meet you.
What's up, brother? Good to meet you, too.
Tom Wallace.
Flyfish 58.
There he goes.
What's up, Flyfish? Okay, Tom, I thought I'd recognize that one, but wasn't quite sure.
He looks just like his picture on game.
I can't see those things, even with my glasses on. The Discord pictures, those are so tiny, right?
No, ClubWPT.
Oh, on Club. Okay, the icon on Club. I see.
Nice.
Oh, shit.
All right,
good hand, too.
Unreal Skills says, hello, same stuff, different day here, but very happy. His Louisville Cardinals are up 14th in the football rankings, college football, with toughest of the year over now. So, yeah, they just took down Notre Dame, right? I know Daisho was happy about that. So, And Daisho wants to know who's John McLaughlin, our McLovin guy. Who's that?
McLovin. Sorry, I don't go by that name anymore. Something about warrants in Alabama.
So are you changing your name to John?
man.
Are you changing it to John Papagiorgio instead of McLovin? No? Okay.
No.
What's up, Super Dan?
What do you say?
Our runner is all in, everybody here. Okay, yeah, we did, yep. That was a tough one there, so let's get it here. Our runner.
There we go. I corrected my name.
Good in, Robbie.
Daisho's worst enemy.
Daisho's worst enemy. There we go.
Some money.
Our runner.
That's right. I had ace deuce.
Still in. All right, we got 6 and 4 right now, down to 10. So let's get that here.
Daisho's worst enemy.
So, yeah, we got high card 6, the defending champ, and of course Rich Al. All right, Gumboots, this is our runner. Flop is King 9-4, Rainbow flop. Wow. We got another 4 on the turn. Wow. There's an ace. Okay.
We just bust out.
Our runner still in.
Wow. What's up, Beef?
I flopped a set and I checked it and the guy turned his set higher side.
I did that last week.
What'd you let him do that for?
Yeah, I know, right?
Just so you guys know, Nick B. Shorty is here lurking. He is lurking.
Their necessities all in.
I was going to call that.
Ace 6.
Called, so.
Chiefs got the ace king. They both flopped their kickers.
Right back.
Turn 10 on the turn. And
Guess we made the final table.
And you had the nuts straight, and then the right. Beat out a boat on the river.
All right, Bare Necessity is out. Okay, we do have the official final table. So let me set
what we
that
got
up.
here. John Miner in second, Gumbos in first. Well, that's going to change now that I'm over here.
Don't jinx John. This could be his month.
Alright, let's bring this one up. Alright, Stream Team Championship final table, everybody. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, you've got the button is John Miner with just under 14K. Robbie Wood, 9,000. MC Frank, almost 10,000 there. Rich Al, 3-time champ. He's got just over 6,000. Chiefs got over 7,000. High Card 6, the defending champ, just under 12,000. Gunboats being the chip leader here with over 15,000. Our runner under 3,000, and Super Dan just over 8,000. We got our final table of the September Stream Team Championship here. So, yep, good luck to all players.
Thank you.
Here we go.
I will be right back. Good luck, guys.
Davey wins. So in the East, I went all in pre-flop with aces, got called by aces, who hit the 4 flush. Yep. Woo. That's a tough way. All right, Mr. Clutches, what's up, Nick B. Shorty? Awesome to hear from you. Pacer Cop says, who is this person called Nick B. Shorty? All right. Pacer Cop says, must be a new girlfriend. Beep says, how do I lose PLO? You had so many chips. Air Herb says, Beep, how did you lose? Well, Beep just told us how. So, and then Craig Jack says, let's effing go. John Miner. All right, so John Miner is at a final table. This is approximately what, the 30th Stream Team Championship? Does that sound about right to everybody?
Yes, gotta ask John, he knows.
37th Stream Team Championship. Actually, I could count them, I guess. How come this isn't numbered? 35th. This is the 35th Stream Team Championship. Right? Yeah, 35th Stream Team Championship. And John, have you made it to every single one except maybe one? Or what was it? How many have you missed?
Actually, I've missed 4, but I thought I've missed. Oh, that's right. So I've only made 32. Because I thought there were a total of 37.
Well, remember we had one where it was a combo one, where it was the November, December. So because of the championship, the World Championship.
In any case, I know I've missed 4.
Okay. So approximately this is your 30 plus Stream Team Championship.
Right.
And
31st is
right. And you're at the final table here, John. So without giving
I've
out
been here a number of times.
So without giving out too much strategy away here, who you going for? Who you looking to knock out here next? No, no, I'm saying. So the cool thing about the Stream Team Championship is there's always Stream Team violence, right? Because it's all Stream Teamers. But we're guaranteed to have a Stream Teamer win, which is really cool.
But I think Rachel's actually not missed any.
I haven't missed any, no. I almost missed last month, that's for sure.
Rich Al has only missed the first ones because he wasn't a part of it at the beginning, right?
Wasn't a member, yeah.
But as soon as he became a hair club member for men or whatever,
member. I haven't missed any, which is probably 32, 33,
something like that.
I don't know.
And then, next thing you know, Fundamit shows up, she starts winning, and then Tee 'em Up shows him up, he starts winning. It's the Rich Owl effect here.
Yeah, exactly.
Plus his 20 wins, Mr. Clutch logo, so it's just, yeah.
Thank you, I'm good like that, Kevin. I'm good like that.
Yeah, you
It's a
are.
documented strategy. There's a documented strategy they have going on there in New Jersey.
No, it's New York, Long Island.
But is it really New York? No,
exactly. Haven't we said this before?
Yeah.
It's like Staten Island. If you live in Staten Island, is it really New York?
No. It just smells a little. That's all.
That's all. It's like I always tell the Giants and Jet fans. There's only one team in New York. It's called the Buffalo Bills.
The Buffalo Bills, exactly right.
The other ones are in New Jersey. So Airherb wants to point out, and I think it's worthy of pointing out, he is a 3-time champ, but he misses 4 months a year. So that means he misses 4 opportunities a year, and he's still a 3-time champ. And that's because, as Robbie Wood, how did you put it for Airherb earlier? Is Robbie still here?
Don't remember.
You played him heads up, and you said something about Airherb. Like he's a beast or something, You just said...
No, he says what he
doubt him. He's a fold. Yeah, something along those lines.
Yeah, in other words, Airherb, there's one way to put it. You just say Airherb is really, really good.
Yeah.
So...
Airherb is really, really, really good.
Yeah.
He's experienced. He will beat your butt with a belt.
Good hand, Gunboats. Good hand.
All right, we got our final table here, so we'll get it. Airherb says...
Thank you.
He said, if I raise, you fold.
And this is my very first Stream Team Championship.
All right.
Gunboats, you made the top 18 before, no? No. Oh.
No.
Wow.
I gotta go look back at these records.
Go ahead. I've never made it. This is the only time.
Like back in 2021 in June?
Nope.
No. How about April of 2022? No.
March of 21.
You know what, Gunboats? You've been on the streams though. I know that. So maybe that's why. I'm thinking.
I've been on ClubWPT for a couple years, but I've never made the top 18.
Right. What I'm saying is you've been on the Zooms though too. So that's probably why I'm thinking, because you're part of the family and you contribute. You show up, you come on the Zoom. So I was just thinking, because I know I've seen you on Zooms before and stuff. So I know, you know what I mean, on that. But this is your first Stream Team Championship. Ooh.
It is.
So you know what that means, John Miner, right? No, I'm just kidding.
Take me out.
Yeah, he would take me out too. So.
All right, Rich Allen, our runner. Here we go. Our runner's all in with the queen 10.
I had a 7.
Oh, he's got the ace 7 though.
Yeah. Good fold.
2 pair.
Sorry, our runner. Good game, our runner.
Good game.
It's always you, right?
Yeah, that's right. I'm always lurking around, our runner. I'm always in there somewhere.
Our runner said that because he remembers how many times you've knocked him out, Rich Al. That's why.
That was the first time ever.
Yeah, I don't think so. All right, Flyfish says good luck to the final 9. I got, yeah, Nick B. Shorty, did you send me a pick? Nick B., who's your pick? Nick B's lurking. He should have a pick here, right? Let's see. I haven't seen any special picks here. Oh, maybe I got some picks in here.
I sent you my pick.
Okay. Yeah, I see some picks coming in here. Yep, Meta John sent me a pick for sure. Okay. All right. Well, here we go. Pick for who? Nick B, for who's going to win the Stream Team Championship. Go ahead.
Oh, he thought you meant, the ice cream championships that's happening in New Jersey. Actually, Staten Island, New Jersey next week is what.
Yes, Staten Island for sure.
Come on, Nick. You've been here, 10 minutes and you're already lost? Come on.
Heineken Bob says Gunboats is my pick. Everybody else says...
Thanks, Heineken.
There we go. Mini Ozzy. Mini Ozzy is picking Gunboats. All right, there we go.
Good game, John. Good game.
MC Frank and High Card 6.
He's like, good game, John. Good game.
Good game, John. Probably take it there. Nope, the set on the river. The trips hitting on the river there.
Woo.
I'm actually a witness. That only happens to High Card 6. That type of hand never happens to anyone else.
All right, time out, everybody. Time out. Nick B. Shorty's official pick is John Miner.
Yeah, that's why I said good game, John.
Sorry, John.
Not saying my friends if I haven't
So
said it yet.
that makes a lot more sense now, Rich Al, what you were saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I'm like, John's still in. Why is he saying that? He's not even in this hand.
Exactly. He just got the kiss of death.
All right, so there it is. And the Pacer Cops
he's
is...
still in.
Nick B, John thanks you. John Miner thanks you, Nick B.
So Pacer Cop says, sorry, John Miner, that'll make it 37 finals. So,
Oh, no.
Yeah, exactly.
Crayjax would like to point out, though, for the record, Nick B. Shorty nailed it last time and broke the curse. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here. All right, High Card 6.
That was 1 out of 37, though, Craig Jackson.
Yeah, all in.
So I don't know.
Ace,
Exactly.
queen,
I don't think we can even count that.
Ace 9. What's the most recent? So you got to count it, right? All right, High Card 6, still alive, over 75.
Right back in it.
Nice. All right, here we go.
Yeah, High Card 6 family's out of town. He's in this for the long haul. He's not going to punt anything. He's going to come back and potentially come in second.
No distractions here.
I heard he was going for the record for the month, too.
For October, correct?
Yeah, going for the record.
Oh, with some pressure.
I don't know if it's pressure. I just didn't have any other alternative.
It worked.
I should have went all in right there.
Are you talking and not in the hand, Robbie?
Sorry.
I was in the hand right there.
So Crayjax would like to point out the math or the similarities here. Nick B. Shorty is 1 out of 37. John Miner, 1 out of 37.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
we got Chief going all in with the queen, jack, with the diamonds.
You've missed 1 out of 37 and championships, and Nick has picked 1 out of 37. So there is some
And then Nick just picked you to win, John. So it looks like, for entertainment purposes only, you guys should be betting on John Miner right now. So, even if you're still in, you should be betting on John Miner. Not like that's.
That's like not buying a Powerball ticket right now, right? I mean, why wouldn't you?
Right.
At least one.
All right, so Chief is out. Our runner is out on the final table, so we're down to 7 here. Good game.
Nice.
Okay. All right, Mr. Clutch Logo says, sorry, Twinny, but I'm picking John Miner. You're a little out of practice. Laugh out loud. So when your own twin is picking against you, or not picking you. No.
Oh, boy. I'm going to have to do something about that.
All right, so Die Show's just figuring out how to play PLO. He just wrote about it. And then Nick B. Shorty says, I got it right back-to-back months. And Nick, now it used to be a curse, no longer a curse. Now you want Nick B picking you. So, well, he's spoken by somebody that's not in it. No. Air Herb says, Meta John crap. I forgot about the Powerball. Oh, it's still time to get it, right? Doesn't it close? What time do you got till to get this ball?
You got about 2 more hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, like an hour or something.
Have Karen go get them. You could buy them online. No, I'm kidding. Wouldn't that be sick if you could buy Powerball tickets online?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I think in New York you actually can.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, Google it.
Yeah, those numbers never win, right? Because they need to have a store win, like a convenience store has to go, we had a winner here, That's part of it. So does anybody ever win when they actually buy an online ticket?
That's how one line.
Huh. How much did you win? Can I borrow some money?
$750.
750,000?
No, $747 actually.
747,000?
$7.47.
Yeah, we're looking for the decimal here. Come on now, that's killing us.
We're carrying on at Cash 5. The one in 2019.
Okay. So you've already spent all that by now.
Absolutely, yes.
Dang it. All right. Loan application back in pocket.
Yeah, so we did. We ran a small mystery bounty one where like the small mystery bounties were like for like 100 or 150, and the top ones were like 1,500 to 1,000 type of stuff, right? On one of the dailies. But you guys know the mystery bounty. You open the envelope, right, and then whatever it says on there, that's what they get. So the high one was like 1,400, right, or whatever, and the low ones was like 145 and this and that. But anyway, it's in there. I'm announcing it, so when they pull it out, they got like 300 or whatever. There's different amounts. So every once in a while, what I'll do is when they pull out the thing, I'll be like, and he gets 14,500 pennies. And I just pause and then say pennies. But like even though there's not a 14,000 one in the mix, when they hear me say 14,500, everybody in the room stops and they're like, what? And then I go, pennies. So that's what that lotto ticket reminded me of, the $7.40.
You're such a tease, Kevin.
So
that player almost had a lot of friends in the casino that night.
Yes, he did. Yeah, everybody's head turned. They were like, whoa. I'm sure I've told it on stream before, but the best April Fool's joke that I've ever done was at the casino during one of these drawings. This was a long time ago back when we were at the tent and everything. They had a cash drawing where they would do a drawing at every like odd hour, and it can get up to like $10,000 cash. And so with the high hand drawings and stuff. Anyway, you pull a ticket out. You have to pull a ticket out and hold it up, so everybody can see, and then you have to read the name. And of course, they got 3 minutes to get there, and people would leave, but then they couldn't leave because they got to stick around for that $10,000 cash drawing, right? It's just a cash drawing. It's just luck. You got to be there. anyway, there was this one player that would always had to talk, always had to get something, but always would give the staff, a hard time, but not in a bad way. Just it was one of those players that always came in, was always talking, and he would always dish it out, but he could take it. A lot of fun stuff. So anyway, he went by Kong. His nickname was Kong, like King Kong, but Kong. Anyway, his real name, I knew his real name also, not just Kong. And so when I was doing the drawing for 10,000, they gave me the ticket, and I'm like, and I saw him trying to leave the casino, but he waited in the hallway. He was waiting in the hallway to listen for the drawing, just in case he didn't want to miss it, right? So he didn't know that I saw him, and it happened to be April 1st, okay? So I get the ticket, and I go out, and I go, whoa, and I said his name. I said his full name, which most people really didn't even know. And then I said his nickname, Kong. And oh my God, he was like so happy and loud and screaming. And then as soon as he started walking like 3 steps out of the hallway, I said, April Fools. And the entire poker, now you got about like 120 poker tables going here, and about 120 poker tables or so, they just, because they all know him, he was one of those guys, and the entire room just went so crazy, like just laughing. And I have the ticket here still, so then I had to read the real name, and it's all on camera, so I showed everybody the real name and everything. And I don't recommend doing that but
you should have done that, man.
Yeah, I'm never going to play at the Gardens on April Fool's Day.
I can still get a flush.
Robbie Wood, all in.
I thought this great. What am I going to do? And okay.
I know.
Look at that, both of you. Now,
Yeah.
MC Frank knocking out Robbie Wood.
Good game, Robbie.
Moment of silence for Robbie Wood, everyone.
Yeah, at least it was a Jack 9, not a 7-9. I mean,
Exactly.
you got to feel better about that.
That sucks.
Yeah, so let's see here.
That's good anyway, because it's my bedtime. I got to be the work at 6 in the morning. Filling in.
All right. Heineken Bob says, aren't you retired to Rich Al? Nick B says, F, I just realized I built a 5K
Probably got
pot.
2 live ones. I'll show you.
See you guys.
All right.
Good night.
Good night.
Probably had 2 live ones, John.
Good name.
It is officially past Robbie Wood's bedtime, so Nick B built a 5K pot in PLO with his ace deuce nut low. And if you guys are paying attention, it's not a high-low game. So,
yeah.
Mr. Clutch says, damn, I forgot to. Will DoorDash deliver my Powerball tickets? Okay. I'm a little behind in the chat, sorry. Only the losing tickets they'll deliver, says Rich Al. That's good. Air Herb says, does the Gardens have a bad beat? Yeah, they have it. They have bad beat jackpots up to 100,000 actually. 50,000, 75, and up to 100,000 bad beat jackpots. Island Bud in the house, says Low Cap Casino and everyone. Here, good luck to all still in the championship running. Yeah, good to see you, Island Bud. Let me see you get down here. Island Bud at work, on break, checking in with the stream. Good to see you, Island Bud. Hello, Fun Dammit, Axe Lady Partner. How's our manager, Rich? How doing?
Very good. Very good, Island Bud.
Nice. All right, so yeah.
You're so aggressive.
So just to finish that April Fool's story, so from that point on, every April 1st, I would get Kong a free dinner at the casino. He would come in every April 1st.
Oh, that's nice. That's cool.
Every April 1st, he would look at me, and I would be like, yeah, go ahead and get your dinner. So I got him a free dinner. I haven't seen him since after COVID, so I'm not sure if he moved or what may have happened, so I haven't seen him since yet. So 2019 was the last April 1st that I got him a dinner, and that story I was telling you probably happened around 2010, something like that. So
Good try, Good bet.
So, but yeah,
that's a good story.
Yeah,
and only certain people, obviously,
yes.
you knew he would take that
Yeah,
the way he did, because
you can't do that to most people at all.
no, I would have if you'd have done that to me, I would have tested at least 2 of your security guards. 3 of them I probably couldn't handle, but I would have tested 2 of them. Maybe the one standing over by the old gift shop, where the old gift shop used to be. I don't know.
Right.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But I would have, you know, that's like when I hit the 4 deuces just on that video poker. At first I was like double checking. Wait, is this a joke? Is this a joke?
Right. Yeah, I mean, the other one happened, which I had nothing to do with, other than I was hosting sit and goes, and the guy just won a sit and go, and I said, hey, I'm doing another one. You want to get in? He goes, no, I got to go see this movie. And I said, well, we got the $10,000 drawing coming up too. We got the $10,000 drawing, and I got a sit and go. Oh, we got aces versus King Jack here.
What a time to get that.
Wow.
Runner flag.
Not gonna happen.
Not happening.
No.
You're on,
Good
Dad.
time to get that, high card.
The champions,
Nice work,
battling
High card.
champions here.
Yeah, I needed that. Good game.
Yep.
Wow.
Thanks.
3-time champ versus a 2-time champ, and the high card 6 is gonna get there up to over 16,000 in chips now. All right, down to 5. We see gunboats.
What's the name of that book you were talking about last week that gave all the casino games?
It's the Mensa Guide to Gambling. And actually, it was funny that someone said that's a 20-year-old book. The math really hasn't changed on the games, and that's what it explains a lot of. But it's called the Mensa Guide to Gambling. I can actually send you a link. I saw you send me that message. I was going to get the link off Amazon, and I can send it to you.
Please do.
But
Yeah, no,
some of the math probably changed since they added my two more zeros to the last, that kind of thing.
Well, that's called the Sands bet, though. That is explained in this book as well. That's the Sands bet. That's, you know what? It's crazy. I was just in Vegas, and there was one table that was full, and there were another 2 of that tables right next to each other, right? They have them in the corners. And now all of them, one's the Sands bet, one of them has 3 zeros, one doesn't. And the table with the 3 zeros was full. The other one had like 3 seats available.
That's crazy.
Doesn't make sense to me, but
That's weird.
At all.
Why would you do that if you had a choice?
people just don't realize it. There was 2 people I talked to who didn't even realize there was an extra 0 on the other table. So they just, they just think it's green, and they don't see that there's like this diamond above both green spots. So has a little palm tree on it sometimes.
Trying to make it feel like the 000 is Palm Springs and vacation feel. They want to make you feel good about it.
Oh, it's ridiculous though. Actually, one dealer, whenever my wife and I were playing, or my wife was playing, because we both don't sit there and play roulette. That'd be ridiculous, right? She's playing the numbers, and I said, "Well, you've added a number there," and they're like, "Yeah, but that doesn't really change anything."
Yeah.
Like, you added a number that automatically. It wouldn't matter if it was green or red. You'd still added a number, right?
Yeah.
It's now 37 or 39 number, right? So I don't know.
GG to Super Dan, everybody. Super Dan just went out.
Oh, good game, Super Dan. Sorry, I was concentrating.
Thank you.
And
That's fun.
And it's no
That was
relation.
my pick. That was my pick. So
Yep.
good job, Dan.
You picked me?
Yep. John, John picked
Still
you.
made it down to that final 5. I think that's a good shot. This is not a tough. Or this is
First time.
This is the toughest game you're going to play all month. Is this 18 player here? Some of the sit-and-goes that we do individually, they go on for a while too. But this 18 is a tough one.
I agree.
Hey, I'm proud to have been playing against these people I'm playing here. So, everybody here is an awesome poker player.
Well, most of them. I mean, I'm not going to name any names, but
everybody's pretty good. I played against everybody here at some point in time. Right. Everybody does pretty good.
Absolutely.
I'm just learning. That's all. I'm gonna get one day. Don't forget my name.
All right, Island Bud's got to go back to work. Good night, Island Bud.
For a while though.
Yeah.
We're going to get one day, too.
Down to our final four.
Dan, you're also in the sit and go qualifier or challenge on Wednesday. So on Wednesday we have one more sit and go final table.
I'll be there. I had a good time tonight. Everybody, awesome. It was fun.
Awesome.
Yeah, no, I agree with Meta John's sentiment there. I think you're dealing with players that are playing well, running well, or that are really good players, and you're talking about 18 players, the stream team family all coming together. It's a tough tournament, no doubt, for sure.
Everybody worked to get there. You know, that's the thing. You're working all month to get there. So
right.
I've been grinding.
And
yeah,
for sure to get in. Right.
Exactly.
I missed the last 3. I haven't made 3 in a row. I've missed them all. I got pretty close last month.
I think this is the 4th one I've made in the year I've been with the stream team.
It's tough. It's tough just
It
to
took
get
me
in.
2 years to get to my first one, so hey.
Let's go, Gunboats. Let's go.
And we're down to 4. MC Frank, John Miner, Gunboats, and High Card 6. So yeah, just to recap, everybody, High Card 6 is a 2-time champ and the defending champ. So, as Ric Flair would say, to be the man, you got to beat the man, so to speak, right? And High Card 6, can we get a woo?
Woo! That's good.
There you go. There we go.
Now that just jinxed me. I'm about to go out.
No. So we got.
John Mine is all in.
Can you imagine what the private tournament's going to be in Vegas? I mean, all the stream teamers, it's all stream teamers playing against each other, but we're playing face to face.
Oh no, gunboat.
Here we go. Ace Queen, King Queen, flop 7-6
I had
deuce.
to call you, John. I'm
Don't
sorry.
do it to John Miner.
I'm sorry. I just had to call him. I mean, I have to call him.
Absolutely did, but here's the king.
Remember that king, he says. No?
Wow,
Good
John.
game, John.
Get down, Gumbo.
Number 37 down to 2.
Wow, what a run, John Miner.
John, I don't know about you, but when someone says I'm sorry and they're laughing, I just can't take it seriously.
Gunboats is taking out John Miner.
As she's raking in his chips.
All right,
All that candy in the background.
Air Herb has a really good April Fool's comment here on Twitch, everybody. I heard another April Fool's story, he says. That was really sick. A group got together and bought lottery tickets for like 10 people. They didn't win, but the next day they bought another ticket with the prior day's winning numbers.
Wow,
the guy thought he won. So they went and bought another ticket saying, because they didn't know, right? He's not checking it since it's 10 people. So, yeah, because
I would never pick the same numbers over and over, because if you ever forget, you know that's going to happen.
Right.
Well, but here's the thing. It's like roulette. If you're changing your numbers every roulette roll, you're never going to win. You have to mark the same numbers every time.
We're not talking roulette here.
It's the same thing, though. It's like playing Keno and changing your numbers.
No, wait a second. It depends on how many green spaces there are, Metajohn.
Yeah, that's exactly. You're not going to get me to play on a 3-space green space roulette table. That's never going to happen.
How about a 4-space green roulette?
It's coming, I'm sure.
You know what? If there was only 4 green spots on the whole wheel, you had 25% chance of winning me.
So
but
yeah.
No, it's but no. The concept with Keno, and it actually explains this in that Minzy guide, is that changing your numbers, you're chasing it. So like the lottery, you have a better probability to keep the same numbers.
The only way I ever played Keno is like buy 10 buy-ins for an evening and wake up in the next morning randoms and see what you get. And it's actually worked.
I only played at buffets.
Yes, John. You know what? That's my buddies and I. We used to do that like Golden Nugget. When you get to the buffet the next morning, you buy. It's like $2.50 a game. Whatever. You buy like $10 or $20 worth, and then you're eating your sausage, whatever bacon, and you're just checking the numbers. You pick. So yeah. I'm a big buffet Keno guy.
I don't think they have it as much anymore. Like I've noticed, there's none of the screens in some of the places anymore. They don't have the lady coming around, or the person coming around. So it doesn't seem like they do that as much anymore.
Right. Crayjack says, "Wow, all the math and takes the fun out of the gambling on these carnival games." Well, yeah. That's why, like when you go to play, like I always tell people, it's when you're playing like roulette and craps and all that, it's luck, So You just go and you go there to have fun, and it's hit and run. And like for me, my roulette thing is I always bet on black, right? Because as soon as you switch it up, it's going to hit the other way. It's just luck. It's just that way.
But one of the things I learned from the book, though, because like when I first was playing roulette, I had everybody telling me they had a system, they had a way to bet, they had this, they had that. But the reality is, no matter how you bet in roulette, you will not be able to change the house edge against you. So there's really, if someone tells you they have a system,
correct.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing.
It's not true.
Vegas,
it's impossible.
Vegas loves players with systems.
Craps is the only one you can adjust this.
You can change the house's edge. That's exactly right. And then you tell people about they have to play the odds bets, and they're like, oh, that's too much money. That's a catch-22, isn't it?
That's how you get. That's the only bet that you can even have. And you're still a slight dog, but that's seriously the best bet in Vegas. You got to bet and max out whatever they'll allow you.
Yeah, max odds. Yeah, they walk up to a table, put 25 on the pass line, and then throw 6 times 25 behind it, right?
Right.
The horseshoe
used to, what happened to the $5 table?
Yeah. The horseshoe used to let you go 100 times your odds, on that, 100 times.
Where?
On the horseshoe, downtown, right across from the Golden Nugget.
You can do 100 times odds?
Yes, they would let you go. This, like just crazy stuff like that, just as a gimmick to get people to go. So, you know how it is. A 6 or 8 comes out, and then you just put everything behind, right? So, it's just crazy stuff, man. And then of course when the 7 comes up, because it's going to,
right,
you lose the $500 that you put behind your $5 bet,
Right. Yeah.
So yeah.
Now, one of the funniest things I've heard, the dealers, every time someone tries to throw the dice funny, they try to basically do some kind of trick to throwing it. They're like, throw them funny, lose your money. Throw them funny, lose your money. And every time, it basically is a loss. It seems like they call it almost. But
one thing I will say about craps in comparison, I don't play a lot of the house games at all. Very, 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 very rarely. But craps is so fun. Like, you have like an entire table usually that you guys are all rooting for like the same general numbers. People want you to continue to throw, and like it just like creates an energy that's just different than all of the other house games that you play. And all the craps tables I've played are a lot of fun.
Yep.
But
but then you always get the guy who comes up and says C&E, all C&E. You got the guy who's playing against the table. There's always that player.
Always, yeah.
And that is a game. You can play against the table where, like,
absolutely.
In blackjack, you wouldn't play against the table, right? So it is one of those that makes it interesting because even an exciting, pumped-up table can have the cooler come in who's like, no
pass. No pass.
Exactly.
All right, let's see. Frank goes all in. Gunboats is all in with the queens. We got a Jack 9 here, and the queens. Look at that. The ladies.
Gunboats.
Gunboats is chip leader with 45K. High card 6 with 32K. NC Frank just under now 8,000.
Going with that straight draw, though, that was a good draw there. But I am noticing something, MC Frank. You love the 9. Anything 9.
Are we supposed to point that out at this stage?
The hair was over.
Not the tournament. Hey,
call the tournament
Heineken Bob says, that's my girl. All right, then Bandit Jerry says his mother looked up and saw the upper left was all lit, so she played the lower right and hit all 8 for 25K max at the time.
Wow.
So yep, I mean that's why they have that up there. My buddy's like, if once it hits 7 in a row, we got to go the other way, and that bet where you just keep doubling it, and next thing you know, we're driving back, all splitting a double from in and out, because we got nothing
Let's go all
left.
in. Let's get it over with.
All right, here we go. NC Frank all in. High card 6 with the ace 5. MC Frank Jack 10. Flop is ace 10 9. All kinds of goodies for everybody here. There's another heart on the turn. It is a deuce. Let's get a river card. It is a 9. So there's not going to be a heart, not going to be that. High card 6 is going to say.
Good game.
Good game, MC.
There we go.
Yeah, good luck, guys.
Nice. Be that time.
Yeah.
NC Frank, GG. Good game.
Good game. Now heads up.
We got a heads up. High card 6 going for number 3. Gunboat's going to try to be 1 out of 1. First time in this Dream Team Championship, going to try to win it here. Right? Look at that.
Go Gunboats. I'm sorry, High card 6. I got to root for Gunboats here.
Let's see who Nick B. Shorty thinks is going to win.
She's
John Miner. You already said John Miner.
She's looking.
I knew I was dead as soon as he did that.
All right, I'll support our H-Town guy, High card 6.
John, what was it, 5 minutes, John, after he announced that you were going to win? you went back.
Honestly, guys, I'm totally not offended. It's all good.
For me, it's tough rooting for somebody in all of these tournaments because I love all y'all and I want to root for everybody. And obviously, it's tough. But this is Gumbo's first one. I'm rooting for her to ship it. You got the back-to-back. You got one in the bank. So that's the real source of why I'm rooting for Gumbo's.
I would like to say Brad is such a good guy that he's the only one who actually is voting for other people to win, even when he's in the tournament.
This is true.
Even when he's at the same table.
Someone else to win.
Well, I am rooting for High Gun Card Boats 6. So that's 15.
That was good there, Kevin.
There you go. They got a bunch of names going on here.
Well, you have to be high to drive a boat or a gun, and with a gun, 6 times in a row. It's true, we can connect them all together. But they're both in Texas, so
it's a 6-shooter.
Texas
Are you in Texas too, High card 6?
Oh, that's right. They are in Texas.
Yeah, remember, Gunboats, I told you I used to live in Amarillo.
Ah, okay, so you know right where I'm at then.
Yep.
Yeah, what was that address again? What was that address again? I'm just joking. You know right where I'm at. Somebody said something about, was it Die Show?
My dad lives outside of Muleshoe, so I know exactly where you're at.
So you know right where I live.
Exactly.
and Die Show was saying he was waiting outside Craig Jackson's house with the bushes.
Yeah, out his window with bushes.
Oh, Gunboat's flopping a 6. See, flop. This feels a lot like Brad's stream now. Brad, I need a 6. I need a 6. 6 comes. I need a 3. I need a 3. 3 comes for Brad.
I didn't think you were that strong.
I need a 5. I need a 5. 5 on the river for Brad.
And I'm still waiting on the chips to come your way.
I don't never count until they are moving my way.
Still concerned.
Peaches says Gunboats is going to win too.
Uh-oh. Well, this is definitely epic battle. 2-time champ versus Gunboats making on our first try here. First try in the Stream Team Championship and going heads-up battle here. So let's see what happens on this. Oh, Air Herb has another thing. He says he used to bet the don't come starting with $25. If you lose, you double it to $50. Yep, this is what I was talking about. I do it for 7 times, risking $3,200, thinking no one is going to make 7 passes in a row. I'm just going to make an assumption here that you did lose the final bet. Eventually, you run out of money because or you reach the max bet on the table, right? It's like you're just not going to be able to do it. So, all right, Craig Jack's Animal Style. That, of course, I think of In and Out when I hear Animal Style. So let's go.
It's funny, Rich Al said Peaches said Gunboats was going to win, so I was scrolling through the chat to find out. I thought that person Peaches, who was in our chat yesterday on Brad's stream.
Yeah, that's what I did the same thing.
But it's not, it's his cat. So his cat obviously speaks his cat's language.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Peaches is another person. It's kind of a prominent person.
So, High card 6, where are you at now in Texas?
I am in Montgomery, about 60 miles northwest of Houston.
Okay, so you're way south of me.
Yep. But I still visit Amarillo.
She's rooting for Gunboats, I said.
So Rich Al says it's Fun Damit's cat. Don't you mean it's both of your cats? Wait a second here.
You know, cats don't really belong to anybody. They belong to the cat.
Exactly. I was like, that
there you go.
Talking about it.
I like that. Gunboats is 100% right.
People are picking on me. They're not even giving me treats. Screw them.
Mojo is back. She lost internet. Mojo is back, everyone. Yeah. Cats own us.
Yeah, because I've never owned a cat. It's always owned me.
Yep, pretty much.
Oh, Brandon's cats.
All right.
Oh, that's runner. I'll run with his cat. There you go.
No, it's cat with our runner. That's it. So Meta John, oh, you just took off, right? Or Meta John, you're here. You didn't talk about the Vegas stuff yet.
I know. Give me 2 seconds.
Oh yeah. Okay. Do your thing.
I'll be right back.
Oh, Beep says, "Is that hairball? Damn it!" It's just a bunch of us getting knocked out here. Yep. Okay. 100%. Yep. Dare I say that Gunboats would be the first one to win what is the same gender as Fun Damn It? What?
I don't get that. I don't know.
The same gender as Fun Damn It.
Oh, because we're both girls.
Okay. Well, for the record, everybody, and I'm not expecting everybody to know this. I know Mojo knows this. The first ever Stream Team Championship, it got all the way down to Mojo and Lynch Cats, heads up. And they Lynch Cats went all in. Mojo called. Mojo had him dominated and had more chips than him. You guys know what happened next. He sucked out on it, and then he ended up winning the thing. So we kind of have an honorary. Mojo won the first ever one. Honorary one there. So that was good on that. Let's see here. Well, the champs are streaming on the Wall of Champions on the stream, so we've got it up there on that. So, and yeah, nobody has got the 4-time yet, right? So that's the big one. I know Rich Al would have won last month, but he was on a cruise. So.
Got that right, Kevin.
See, I mean, I know. It's like there's certain things you don't go against. It's Rich Al on Twitter because he wins 10K seats. Bowling, we don't go against him in bowling, right?
Oh, bowling, yeah.
Right, and we don't go against him in the Stream Team Championship. We just don't do these things.
Yep, that's right.
And we definitely.
My golf game is getting better too, so golf too.
Well, that's what happens when you retire, right?
But you don't think I'm being a jerk the whole time, Gunboats.
That's right.
I always forget to show my cards. It isn't that I'm trying to be a jerk. I just forget.
Well, I know.
All right, here we go. High card 6, all in. Gonna fold, okay. So chip stacks, 40,000 and 45,000. So high card 6, 40,000. Gunboats about 45,000. Okay. Let's see, Bandit Jr.
No matter what, Gunboats, you're doing great.
Well, thank you.
Good one, Craig Jacks. That's true, too.
Yeah, Craig Jacks just wants, it's like a public service announcement. Craig Jacks is saying, and don't mess with Fun Damn It when she's holding an axe, okay?
Okay, we're on break again.
Made it to the next break. All right, so Gunboats with 50,000, high card 6, 34,000, battling heads up for the September ClubWPT Stream Team Championship. So high card is trying to defend his title here, or is defending his title, and trying to get it back to back here. And Gunboats trying to get her first one and get on the Wall of Champions here. And bragging rights, immortality, 5,000 TPs, and some more swag. So, all right, so we did the red dice earlier. We're going to do the blue dice, everybody. So, blue dice. So let's see if we can get that going on right now. So we got some blue dice this time, and we're going to go blue for the Dodger blue tonight, okay?
I'm raising my hand.
We got
I'm going
raising the hand.
11.
Hang on. Gunboat's raising the hand, so let's get that in. What's your pick this time?
4 and 3 for 7.
Okay. Just going with the odds. Okay. NC Frank, go ahead.
3 5.
3 5s or 3 and a 5?
3 out of 5.
I know. So same as last time. Same as last time. Okay.
He's like, is it going to be a hand you can't hit 3 5s?
Rich Al, is you going through this time or no?
4-3. I wrote it in there. 4-3.
Same again. Okay. Brad, or who is this? Bare Necessity. Let's see. No, he's out. Right. Okay, he's gone. And Super Dan, what's your pick?
Steve 3.
What was that?
2 and a 1.
Okay, so 3, 2, and a 1. Okay. You don't want to go with a 1 and a 2? Okay. All right, let's get those picks in. We're going to do a last call for dice. Get those picks in.
You never asked me, but 6.
What did you raise your hand? You put it in the chat, or?
Oh, sorry, I didn't know.
It's okay. Go ahead, Meta. Go ahead.
I don't know all the rules.
It's not like you're in the Hall of Fame on my stream or anything, Meta John.
There you go. Yo, Levin's coming up.
All right, you put it in. Okay. So you got it. Yeah, this is for anybody that can't put it in on the.
Is that 1 and 1 or is that 11? What is that?
He's got a 6 and a 5 and a 1-1. You got to put a yo before the 11. No. All right, here we go. We're gonna roll it. Blue dice, just like this, on our World Poker Tour felt. It's kind of see-through. Look at that. Oh, that looks nice. Look at that. Our Dodger felt.
Your head disappears though.
Yeah, but the Dodgers come in really cool there. Let's see, right about there. Nice. Okay.
There you go.
Here we go. Here's the roll. It is. Oh, everybody played the odds. It is a 5 and a deuce. It is a 7.
Mr. Clutch guessed it right.
So gunboats.
I didn't get the numbers right. I got the total right.
Yeah, you get 1 point for the total. Rich Al also right with 1 point there. Okay, and then
right, does it count?
Who else? Yeah, if you get the combo right, then you get double.
No, I just got the 5 right.
Oh,
that's the first thing Rich Al's ever won.
Let's give you a quarter point there, Chief. All right,
Never
so
anything else besides just that.
No, first time.
Was 5 deuce, right? Okay. Who else on the actual Twitch then? Beep got a double there. Okay, anybody else? Daisho says blue 6 and a blue 6. Okay. Nice. Flyfish with the 7. Okay, so Flyfish got 1 point there. Let's see. The 11 did not come. All right. So Flyfish takes the lead there. Okay, and what about no? That's it. That's all of them. So I got Gunboats, Flyfish, Rich Al, and Beep. And Beep was the only one that got it exactly right. That's what I have here.
No, Mr. Clutch.
Mr. Clutch right there. That's right. Mr. Clutch logo.
If you break down my numbers, the 6 and the 5, the 6 plus a 1 equals 7. The 5 plus the 1 equals 7. You can look at it a lot of different ways, I think.
Let's see. So yeah, 6. If you go from top to bottom, right? 6 and the 1 is a 7.
Yeah.
The 5 and the 1 was a 6, which could have been a 7. And the 6 and the 5.
They say you go 7 a lot.
Yeah, I'll send you a spreadsheet. There's a spreadsheet I can make out of that.
You know what? Next time, just pick 7.
I was going to, but it seemed overpicked. And you said the odds or something. I was confused.
Yeah, the odds. The odds.
Do I get a point for being confused?
Yeah, you should get a point for being confused. But in that case, you'd have a point every game.
You get the same quarter point.
If you still full of points, I'd have more points than TPs.
All right, game back on. Heads up battle here for the championship. High Card 6 and Gunboats. High Card 6 just under 30 and Gunboats now just under 50. because they already got some in there for the blinds and ante. Yeah, Craig Jacks was betting against the table. He came up and put all ECs everywhere. Right.
Yeah, I was betting against the table, Craig Jacks. I'd never done that before. This was the only place I could do that. I'd never do that at a real craps table. I never want to be the bad guy in most cases. So.
So, Meta John, you were going to talk about December?
So, yeah, I wanted to mention it real quick. I also don't want to get in the middle of a big hand if it comes up, so looks like they're checking each other. But basically, I'm trying to keep a list. The list that we are keeping, we are trying to get a head count for the ClubWPT, Jeremy and those guys. So we are trying to count how many you might have at the happy hour, how many might play the private tournament. So if you're coming and your name's not on my list yet, or if you haven't confirmed, there's a few people who never confirmed with me, but you can see it on, I can share the link. I think I'm a moderator here.
Yeah, you are.
And then if your name's not on this list, send me a direct message. You can send me an email. There's an email listed on the page. But I want to get you in the list. I'm just putting your username or club, and then I'm putting a 1 or a 2 for the happy hour, and then for the private tournament. Now the other thing, that's Saturday, right? So other days we are going to do things. I will call you, Nick, for sure. Other things we are going to do things other days. So I know a lot of people aren't playing tournaments every day, but I think this year I am going to try to say, you know what, at 5:30 every day, we're going to plan to go to dinner. So if anybody is interested in a dinner on any of the days that they're there, make sure you hit me up and I can kind of put you on a list. That way, because a lot of us didn't get to eat, I mean me specifically, didn't get to eat as much as I wanted to.
I just put a link in the chat there, Meta John, also, if you can read that.
Pops Philly's cheesesteaks with Craig Jackson Cabin. Hey, I'm in for that.
There we go.
I didn't get invited to that, or I think I was at the Luxor trying to get an Uber to get down to you guys at that time. So that's not going to happen this time. I'm there for 4 nights at the Wynn.
Yeah,
so,
those were delicious, by the way.
I was probably up until like 6 o'clock in the morning the night before Pop's event happened, and I was probably still sleeping when you guys went to Pop's in the evening that night.
Yeah. You got home early the next day.
Heineke Bob, I did put you on the list. I know you were coming. I put you on there from the message you sent me the other day. So again, you can click on that link, and you should be in that list with a check mark next to your name and then your numbers there. So if anybody is not on that list, wants to get on that list, please send me a direct message or somehow message me.
Is there a barbecue this year?
It's going to be a happy hour, what they're labeling a happy hour. So that's going to be between 5:30 and 5:30, 7:30, 5 to 7:30, something like that. And then after that, at 8 o'clock, our tournament, the private tournament, will start.
Yeah.
Typically, the private tournament, even last year, was a little bit late, only because they had to get, we have live dealers, so they are pulling dealers from the prime. So this is a big. In my opinion, it's a big thing for them to do. For them to give us this, I definitely love the happy hour, but the private tournament's an extension of everything because, like I said, there's a little bit more to put together, right, for that. But it's a good time. If you like the sit and goes, why do you play the private tournament? It's kind of fun.
They had bounties, which was cool, too.
Yeah.
Yep.
I won a bounty, too, didn't I, Meta?
Of course you did. Why wouldn't you have?
Yeah, it was pretty fun. Is Stream Team Newborn going to be there, Meta John?
Not this year. He is deployed right now.
So we have a chance.
Deployed.
So you're saying there's a chance.
That's correct. And I was told that I could not bring someone this year, actually, because of what happened last year. But I will be wearing a very nice watch. I will be wearing a very nice watch.
That's cool. And that's cool that he gave you the watch. That was really cool.
Yeah, if you look at the last year, or you can actually look at the POY page at the very bottom, it shows a picture of Stream Team Newborn, who is one of my best friends from childhood, who came to the event last year, won it, and they actually talk about the tag watch in that picture, and I was lucky enough to get that watch, so it's pretty cool.
So it's not that he gave it to you; it's that you took it from him, right?
He had no choice, or he wasn't going over.
Right, I invited you. I'm taking it.
Honestly, He offered it to me. He did offer it to me. I mean, the guy is an Army Ranger sniper, so I'm not going to pick a fight with him too much.
Well, they need to get it right because I've had it done for months now.
Are you talking to me?
Hoping like she's.
Can I get some Pop Rocks? I just want some Pop Rocks. No.
Actually, that is my claim to fame is I am the candy lady.
Yep, I see it, and I love the Pop Rocks.
I have them in all flavors there, Kevin.
Watermelon, please. No.
Okay,
right?
At least now I know what you like.
Right?
What about pickle Pop Rocks?
No, we're good. We're good on that one. Actually,
my diabetes.
I had you guys know I love food. I had a monster patty melt. It was like they make this huge burger patty. But the only thing different they did on it, besides making it monster size, is they put pickles on it. Like actual sliced pickles. And I never had a patty melt with pickles. You know, you got the onions and the cheese, and it's on rye bread, grilled, and all of that. We got it all in with high card 6, 10-5, flops of 10, gunboats with the queen. Oh!
Oh, you pulled it out there, high card.
10 on the turn.
Oh my
God.
Wow. Pulled it out there, high card.
That was luck. You had me.
Now, here's what happened there. Okay.
I know this
high card. He pulled one of the oldest tricks in the book. Right after the flop, he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna stand up and walk away." I saw it. I saw it.
It's on the backpack strap.
The backpack. I was dead. They do that live, right? They do that live.
The move live is to stand up and put the backpack on.
Yeah, exactly.
She had me. She deserved to win.
That's how you guarantee a win in live tournaments. Grab your backpack, walk away from the table, and your cards are definitely going to come.
Hey, be careful. Don't walk too far. You could be locked if you walk too far away from the table.
Don't walk too far, yeah.
There's something about that.
All right. Heineken Boss says Atlanta actually came back and won the game 5-4 here. So.
Nice.
So, and then the Dodger game is going right now. So.
That sounds like the score of this football game. It sounds like a baseball score we have right now. Going in almost halftime.
Right.
Nobody can score. Pacer Cop says, I was calling for a 10. That's what it was like yesterday. I'm not going to lie. We were calling for cards. They were just coming. It was crazy.
Yeah, that was fun, though. It was fun, crazy.
It was fun. It was fun. I lost my voice probably halfway through the stream yesterday.
All right, so everybody make sure you put on the list there so they can get a head count with Meta John, JC, and all of that.
All right, you got it.
Like I said, I will be there. I will be there. Craig Jackson and I will be hosting a Pops run. And, I plan on attending any karaoke and, of course, the happy hour and the private tournament. And, of course, we'll be hosting also seven winners from the Gardens will be coming and playing the 40 million event. They're going to be buying in for $30, and 7 of them are going to be playing in the 40 million. So we're hoping a few of them, or at least one, but be better if more, can make a really good deep run. We've had a lot of success over the years with these with the players getting in to these WPT events and all that.
Question for you, Kevin. Are you doing any more satellites between now and December for or any type of events that could get people into the WS or WPT 40 million this year at the Gardens?
Well, this month you could still qualify. We're going to be doing our event on November 4th, which is the day before. Club WPT is doing their big event on November 5th, which is a Sunday. Our big event is on a Saturday on November 4th. So you can still qualify and earn points through October 29th. So you've still got a few weeks here to get points at the Gardens and to qualify for the November 4th one. So you automatically get points every time you sign up for tournaments at the Gardens. High Card 6 goes all in, Gunboats fold. So they're right about 45,000 chips each here. So still anybody's game.
Dice show your best at when you are committing commit to the +1, and if you don't have the +1 later, it's better.
then to go the other way to come as a 1 and then bring your +1. I would just book the +1. You know, I think when they're planning like for the party and head counts, it's better to have like, you know, the best possible max that they are going to expect. That would be my recommendation. Show.
Yeah, I would just, I'll put you as a +1. Again, it's more what I think we want to make sure is really the happy hour. Well, both, but I guess distinguishing also, is that going to be a +1? I'll put you as a +1, Daisho. I would not recommend changing who the +1, you know, hopefully you're not toggling +1s right now.
What's wrong with that though, Metajohn? Why can't he?
You know, because then we have to do a +2 thing, and it's
he just got his second date, Meta. Let's
it's third date, Brad. Third date.
Let's pump the brakes a little bit. You know,
we didn't have security last year at the happy hour, and we don't really think. I don't think it's in the budget. I'm not sure. I'm not a part of the budget, but. You know, we're hoping everybody there is going to get along, is all I'm saying. It's a great time, man. It was really, you guys have seen the pictures, I'm sure, over time. It's,
yeah, I really wish I could have made it last year, you know? Oh, I did make it last year.
There's bacon on top of bacon, stacked on top of bacon.
That's what it was, right? I mean... If you like bacon, and if you don't, you're wrong. But if you like bacon, that's what the whole experience was last year with the WPT and the stream team. It was bacon on top of bacon on top of bacon on top of bacon.
It's the easiest way for me to explain to people what it was like last year. Yeah. I was like, you know, this is how I can explain it. And I tell them, bacon, it's the best way I can explain it.
You know, oddly enough, I thought I was there for 4 days until I saw the pictures, and I realized I was there for 7. So that means I had a good time, right?
It sounds about right. Sounds about.
You don't remember every day.
Yep.
Dude, there was some of the stuff I didn't remember unless I saw it on video that you guys had captured, and some of the things I was like, I don't remember that.
Remember the quiet morning though, where it was just. Scotty Wynn comes out. It's just me and you standing there, and my friend.
That was freaking awesome.
I mean,
yeah, there was only like three or four of us outside. Like it was you know.
He comes walking out all by himself, and I shared my scotch with him.
Yeah.
Nobody has drank out of that flask since. Well, that's not true, but it was really cool.
So Krajak says.
That was great, man.
Krajak says, "Wait, what? I was in Vegas." And Cool and Calm says Brad never slept.
This is true. I had some long nights out there in Vegas this last December.
He was drinking caffeinated IPAs.
I'm hoping to be a little more disciplined this year, real talk. I want to make sure, like on the next days when I have tournaments, I want to be a little more disciplined. If I don't have a tournament scheduled for the next day for whatever reason, I'll probably be getting drunk. I'm not going to lie. But if we got a tournament scheduled the next day, I'm probably going to try to be a little more disciplined. The night of the barbecue, I might even be drinking again at the private tournament. I was drinking that night. It was fun. I had a blast. But yeah, generally speaking, I'm going to try to have a little more discipline. I'm going to underline, bold, italicize, try.
Well, I mean, we want to have a good time. That's what it's really about. I mean, you know, and I think that's, I mean, you know, there's no question we're going to have a happy hour right before the private tournament.
Right.
Some people might be a little happier than others. Is that?
Exactly, Craig Jackson. A happy hour right before the stream team game. I'm probably going to be crunk.
Well, the good thing about truck rolling is nobody can tell the difference.
Will there be an axe throwing tournament, Kevin?
I don't think so. not this year.
Drinking and axe throwing is not going to mix this year?
Well, that's what they said, but then it did. So.
Have we heard where the players' party's going to be? I haven't heard that yet. I know they're been slow to release some of the.
Yeah. So actually, I do have an inside scoop on that. It's going to be on the Stratosphere, up top. I'm joking, of course. It's not. Can you imagine us on the top of the Stratosphere?
April Fools, man.
Right? April Fools. All right, High Card 6, all in. We got an all in. Gunboats calls with the jiggities, pocket nines, First, so can you beat pocket nines, Gunboats? No.
Yes, I can.
Come on, hold.
There's an ace on the turn. Gunboat's looking for her first ever title. And we got a 5 on the river. Wow. High card 6.
I won.
2-time champ goes all the way heads up. Let's hear it for Gunboats, everybody. Look at that. Her first Stream Team Championship. She is 1 for 1. Congratulations, Gunboats. How you feeling right now?
I feel good. I want to let everybody know that it's thanks to all the support, because I probably couldn't have done it otherwise.
Free candy for everyone.
Free
yes.
There we
go. And if you put in the code that I said out there, there is a 10% discount. You guys can go to my new website and just put in, I think it's welcome 10, and it'll give you 10% discount. Because I just had to build a new one.
Nice.
Gunboats, John Mina wants to know how you did that.
Wow.
Discussion afterwards.
Rich Al, too soon. Too soon.
It made it look way too easy.
Wow.
High card 6, great job on that second place. Great job.
Yes, thank you, High Card 6. I know we really battled. It was a very good game.
That was a really good battle. Hey, High Card 6 has gone back-to-back and then finished second. Is that correct?
Yeah, so no, not back-to-back. He won a few months ago. Actually, I have it here. He won the May championship, and then he took 2 months off because, tee him up and raise him higher got in the way. But then he came back, and High Card 6 just won last month, which was his second. So yeah, he's going for back-to-back, which would have been his third. And so yeah, let's hear it for High Card 6, everybody. I mean, finishing second, that is a great run. And but Gunboat says, you know what? 1 for 1, baby. 1 for 1. First time in it and win it. Nice. That is awesome. I do have to go back and officially check the records because I thought she had made it before. No, but I'll tell you what, I'm not going back and checking records. We believe you. You know if you made it or not. So that is awesome, though. That is just great. Obviously, again, High Card 6 all the way. Just defending it all the way to the last card, basically, right? Any card could have come. So yeah, Fly Fish finishes 18th. The U was the only one that wasn't able to make it. Probably landing this plane right about now. Then Texas Taxman, Tee 'em Up, Davey wins, Nacho Chips, Shadow Man, Catlin, Bare Necessity, and then the final table we had R Runner, Chief, Robbie. Rich Al, Super Dan, not to be, he's no relation to Super Dave Osborne. And then we got John Miner, MC Frank, and then of course, you just saw it, High Card 6, defending champ, 2-time champ, and then Gunboats. Once again, Gunboats 15 with the boom switch, baby, taking it down right there. Nice.
We represented Texas good, didn't we, there, High Card?
There we go.
Yeah, we sure did.
Nice.
You did great.
So Airherb says, I actually won back-to-back because I couldn't play the month in between. Yeah, we've had a lot of back-to-back champs like Airherb, Rich Al, Vandy Toronto, Terry St. Peter, right? I mean, there's quite a few. And Medi won back-to-back also, didn't he? Yeah, Medi just recently won back-to-back. Let me go through real quick. Did we have any other back-to-back? Oh, and Johnny Haha, the legend of all legends, of course.
Right.
So, yeah, we've had it. So, just like, look at this. I mean, High Card was so close to getting it back-to-back. So no pressure, Gunboats, but you kind of are expected to win next month now. But no pressure, no pressure.
But no pressure, yeah.
But no pressure. All right, it's been awesome. Like I said, I'm going to go. They're waiting on for me. I know we got the Dodgers game already started. I got it paused right now. Which well, hopefully we got to win tonight. So we have to win tonight, basically. So even though
they're still in it.
So yeah, they're still in it for some reason. I don't know. I guess you win 100 games, they invite you.
I thought baseball was over. Well, it is for me. I'm an Angels fan. What can I say?
I'm a Brewers fan. I'm out too.
All right, so we're good on that. Mojo says good night, Camp Casino and Stream Team family. P.S. I won't watch just for you. Okay. All right, Colin Cobb says thanks, Kevin. Say hi to your wife too. We will. Yeah, and then she should be up there too again for the Stream Team stuff in Vegas and all of that. So I had a great time. Of course, my little 12-year-old keeps running around with the no lenses with Brad, and all that stuff. So she loves it, all that kind of stuff. So, and I appreciate everybody stopping in the gardens from time to time and all of that. So yeah, I'll see you guys
Once again,
soon.
it doesn't open up.
I'll be hopping in and all of that, and yeah, the other ones are happening. So, all right, everybody, appreciate it. Congrats again to Gunboats. What a run, and High Card 6, great run as well. But the night does belong to Gunboats, so congratulations again, Gunboats. Nice.
Good job.
Thank you, everybody.
Congratulations, Gunboats. And Kevin.
Good job. Yeah, thanks, Kevin.
Well done.
You got it. Our runner, Beep, Texas Taxman, Meta John, of course, John Miner, Rich Owl, Super Dan, High Card 6. We got MC Frank, Chief, Brad, everybody else that showed up, everybody in the chat. Appreciate it, making it fly. You said it best right there in the chat, Brad. Much love. I have much love for the Stream Team family. So, and again, of course, special shout out. We started this morning on a coffee and cards with Gunboats, finishing in the top 3, and then tonight she finishes first. So nice little warm up, way to take it down. Congratulations to Gunboats, and I'll see you in Vegas as well, and hope to see most of everybody else in Vegas as well for the 40 million guarantee WPT World Championship. That's going to be just awesome. So, all right, everybody. Good night, everybody. Okay.
Good night.
Have a good one. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Still here? It's over. Go home. Go. You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.